I just heard Shannon scream. My mic was off. I heard you, wifey. Yeah, I see it, Rizzo. Thank y'all for that. Yeah, I just cut it on. Tony say, hey, I'm here and on time. Want to do it. Hey, Tony, what's up? How you doing? How you doing, Terry? How you doing, Rizzo? What's up, brother? How you doing, Shannon? My wife, North Free Living. Check her out. We did a phenomenal message last week together. On my live. Check it out. I'll make sure I add that one, in the thing later on. Charlene, how you doing? Jasmine, how you doing? Charlene say greetings from Florida. How the weather out there in Florida? You know what I'm saying? How it's doing out there? Let me see who else is in here. I know Tiffany was in here earlier, and Bernadette Feely. We might see them come back later. I'm not sure they're still in here or not. Yeah. Hey, what I was saying before, like I said, I had my mic off. What I was saying is, we talk about narcissist abuse a lot, and we talk about narcissists in the courtroom. I even told you a few stories about, the narcissist in court. Shannon had told you a few stories. So, but I wanted to dig a little bit deeper into, how to prepare and how to deal with these people in the courtroom. And I'm going to go live on TikTok just for a little while. And the only reason why I say a little while, because my phone not fully charged. So let's see. I'm only going to do it probably for like 30, 40 minutes. So bear with me. I did this once before. It actually turned out pretty good, actually. So let's just see. Okay. It's going live over on TikTok. So if you're on TikTok, you can go over there as well. But like I say, I'm hey, how y'all doing TikTok? I'm already live on YouTube, so I'm doing multitasking. So we'll see who comes in, if anybody comes in. If not, that's cool as well. My main focus is on YouTube, but we'll see what happens on TikTok as well. Again, we talk about narcissists in the courtroom. How many of y'all been with narcissists in the courtroom? I know I have. I've been with them a few times, actually. And I'm not just talking about family or if you was married to them. I'm talking about some of y'all done went with the narcissist in courtroom in the workplace situation because you dealing with a narcissistic supervisor or whatever. So we go cover all that tonight, dealing with the narcissist and trying to figure out, kind of what's going on. Hey, my wife over there on North Free Living Show over there on TikTok too. Thank you for being over there. So we're going to get into this one because it needs to be talked about. And it's not one of them videos that I only have to do it once. I mean, you can actually do this a few times and figure out, how to deal with these people in the courtroom. It's just one of those things. So we go get into this one. Hey, how you doing, Power Dynamics for Life? Welcome. Yeah, court with the look, Charlene, she raising her hand. And we over here on YouTube too, TikTok. If you're watching, I'm on both of them. So thank y'all for joining. We're talking about narcissists in the courtroom. So I'm gonna try to do both of them simultaneously at the same time, and we'll see. My phone will have a full charge. I should have charged it, but we'll see what happens about learning how dealing with narcissists in the courtroom. Hold on, let me put this up here so we can get this out the way. Let's see. First off, like I say, thank y'all for tuning in. How you doing, Kingdom Minded Advances? Welcome. Thank you for being here. If you want to reach my wife, that's North Free Living. You'll see her here on TikTok. She's also on YouTube, of course. Follow Reach Shannon Savoy, on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, at North Free Living LLC. And then also, if you want to get a shirt, I got my shirt on. I got my new one. I like this one, like the army green. Save, not soft. And I talked about this a few weeks back. A lot of people think because we save or we Christians or we Christ followers, for some reason they think we soft and we won't tell them nothing. I did a video about that and said other people talking about that. It's good to see Christians and people start to, talk about narcissists and talk about Jesus and talk about God and things like that, and not be fearful of the backlash or the outcries, from people that's, oh, well, I don't believe in God and I don't believe in Jesus. Well, this message is not for you. Or they want to love the narcissist and have sympathy for the narcissist. Well, again, this message is not for you. Go find a narcissist show that's dealing with narc sympathizers. That's not what we do over here. So go find your channel that's going to deal with narc sympathizers and go, want to love the narcissist and date the narcissist and take care of the narcissist. Hey, do you? It's all I'm saying. Do you? Hey, whatever. Also, my wife is also on Clubhouse. Clubhouse was phenomenal last night. It was awesome to see in Clubhouse. Hey, how y'all doing? TikTok, as y'all come in. Thank y'all. On TikTok, if you're on TikTok, tap the screen and hit the like button. YouTube, y'all know how to do it. Just hit the like button, a thumbs up, as you come in. It gets the video out there. Share it out, on different social media platforms too. It also helps. You want to follow me? This is all my stuff, TikTok, faith-based workplace, and all those things. How you doing, Sherry? Welcome. She say narcs drag it out and don't provide any info, especially financial affidavit or pay statements when they are self-employed. Truck drivers beyond frustrated and financially draining. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they barbers, truck drivers, people when they got their own business and they are narcissists. That's the worst kind to be in courtroom with. Because these people go do all kind of evil stuff. And they go hide money, move funds from one bank account to the other one. Thank you for sharing that with us, Cherry. You're right. She definitely right about that. All right. Oh, and then I started my membership, so I gotta keep mentioning this. If you like to join, I'm doing videos, 1 or 2 videos a week. That's the link. Shannon can put it in the chat as well. But that's the link to join my channel, to be faith-based workplace members only on YouTube. So you want to join and be part of that for a small fee monthly. We do separate videos and I do separate comments, with the interacting with the people. So thank y'all for y'all that have joined. You'll see on YouTube, you'll see them with a little star like Tiffany Walls, Kingdom Mind Advances, my wife. They have like a little blue star, and that star changes colors the longer they with the program. So yeah, you'll see that over there. All right, let's get into this one. I've been waiting for this one. Let's get into this one. Last thing, domestic violence, men and women. If you're dealing with domestic violence, just understand and realize that you can call a number. They think a lot of people think it's just for women. No, men get abused as well. That's why we're talking about narcissists in the courtroom, because men deal with it as well. So 1-800-799-SAFE, 1-800-799-SAFE, 7233, if you're dealing with domestic violence, and that's men and women. All right, y'all. Let's get into this one. How to handle a narcissist in a courtroom situation. I don't even know how this is gonna go. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. I'm not really sure how this one about to go, but we about to see. We laugh and stuff over here, but this is a serious subject. Men and women deal with narcissist abuse, and more men are starting to come out. We need more men to come out, but I am starting to see more brothers realize that it's not just a crazy woman they're dealing with. So our sisters are ahead of the game. They've been talking about narcissism for years. Now, they might have not called them narcissists, 10, 15 years ago, but they knew they was dealing with something. And they just, they're talking about it even more. So that's the good thing about that. But to have brothers now starting to talk. When I say brothers, I don't mean everybody that's my color. People always say, well, you just talk about black people. I ain't say that. Hey, how you doing? Minda Mahogany, welcome. I ain't say that. When I say brother, you can be white, Asian, whatever. It doesn't matter. It's one of those things that when I say brother, I'm just talking to men in general. So don't, hey, how you doing, Samantha? Welcome. Don't like my wife say, I don't have don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. She right about that. Don't take what I'm saying and hold me. I'm talking to all men when I say brothers. Now, you're not my brother, you're not my brother, and that's cool too. I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. All right. So let's get into this. Let me take this off right quick over here. And thank y'all for hitting the like button. Thank y'all for tapping the screen over here. I see they got 4 people. I didn't see who came in, but thank y'all for being over here on TikTok as well. Let's see. Let me scroll back up. Let's see. All right, here we go. So narcissists in court are different, aren't they? It's a question that I have posed on YouTube. Narcissists in court are different, aren't they? It's all about winning and destroying to the narcissist. And they can hold you in court for years or months, and just longer than what they need to. Because usually a narcissist that goes to court, usually they go have the funds and the resources, the attorney and backing and things like. I ain't saying in all cases. In most cases, they have the funds and the means to be able to do everything they want to do to try to destroy you, destroy your name. They go drag your name through the court system with the smear campaign, and they even smear your name in court. I ain't talking about just people. They go smear your name in the courtroom as well. So the judge, and if you're doing a jury trial, the jury go hear this, and people that's sitting in court, they go hear all these things, lies that's told about you, because the narcissist has no problem with lying on the court stand. I know a lot of y'all, well, they put their hand on their Bible. And your point is, we're going to discuss that a little bit further, but you got to understand, just because somebody put their hand on the Bible doesn't mean that they telling the truth. It doesn't mean that. It doesn't mean that they telling the truth. It just means they putting their hand on the Bible. It's like a procedure. It's something that they have to do, because if they don't do it, then nobody can believe it. So they put their hand on the Bible, and everybody, oh, we believe what they're saying because they put their hand on the Bible. The lie detector determined that is a lie. It's a lie of them putting their hand on the Bible, but that's for something else. So again, narcissists in court are different. And the reason why they different, like I said, is because they're trying everything they can to win. See, they showed you one side. You was married to this joker, when you was dating this joker, they showed you one side. But when you start talking about divorce and, or I'm taking you to court for child support, oh, then the mask hasn't slipped yet. I guarantee you it's going to slip then, because once they get served with them papers and you talking about I want a divorce, or I want the house, or I want the car, oh, you're going to get a whole different type of person. You really is. And that goes to men and women. You just go get a whole different type of person. It doesn't matter if she male. It doesn't matter. I mean, it doesn't matter if it's a male or if it's a female narcissist. I guarantee you, if they overt, covert, malicious, whatever name you want to use, when you serve them with them court papers, like my wife just said over here on YouTube, game on. It's like, and I love talking about sports. It's like being in a football place and your team about to, your team just scored. Guess what? The other team like, okay, they scored. We've been holding them to 0. It's the fourth quarter, 5 minutes to go, and they just scored a touchdown. So now it's game on. Our offense got to go out there and got to score. So the narcissist is the same, because once you serve them with papers, once you tell them you want a divorce, once you even mention anything like that, you can guarantee, you can take this to the bank. You can guarantee if that mask hasn't slipped, if it only slipped a little bit, oh, it's going to slip then. And you go see the evil person that you've been married to. Remember, life is all about choices. So just remember that. Just remember that. Yeah, like Kingdom Minded advisors say, court papers equal no contact. Court papers equal no contact. All right, let's keep moving. So narcissists will use whatever tactic they can when you file for divorce. So friends and family to make you feel alone. What I mean by that, they go use your own friends, your own family against you, because that's what narcissists do. If you're just joining me over here on TikTok, hey, I'm live on YouTube too. That's why you see me looking this way towards the screen. But follow me. It'll be a little information. We're going to stay on here as long as we can for my phone dying, but we'll see. But tap the screen over here on TikTok. And if you just coming in on YouTube, hit the like button. Thank y'all again for being here. Again, narcissists will use whatever tactic they can, whatever tactic they must to win at what they're trying to do in court. So if they got to turn your own family and friends against you, that's what they're going to do. And how do they do that? Well, they start planting seeds way back. My wife just talked about this the other day. They started planting seeds years back. Now, you might not know it, but they started planting seeds years back. They started talking about things and dropping little seeds. Well, Solomon, man, he been acting kind of fun. You know what I'm saying? He been staying up late at night and doing things. Or, he don't come home to 3 o'clock. Now, you might be at home in your bed, sleep. But this dusty joker go tell everybody that, oh, you out and about and in the club. See, that's why they get you to move far off, because then they can control the narrative. See, they can control the narrative. Now you sitting there, you out in the country, or you out somewhere, way off in the distance, and they can control the narrative and tell people whatever they want to tell. And then they go get their friends and family to back up what they saying, which is going to, in turn, hate to be like this, but it's the truth. In turn, it's going to get your friends and family to turn against you. And they've been knowing you for 20, 30, 40, 50 years, 60, 70 years. But your own friends and family is going to turn their back on you. Hey, how you doing? One love. Welcome. Thank you for joining. They go turn. So the narcissist can do that. They already winning because they got your friends and your family going against you. So they already starting on the up. And then when you file for divorce or you think you're doing something, guess what? They've been waiting for this, because like my wife said earlier, it's game on. They got an attorney and they ready to go to war. Hey, how you doing? Kate say hi from PA. Welcome. Thank you for joining. So over here on TikTok. Thank y'all for being over here on TikTok. I'm on YouTube too. You can follow me on YouTube, Faith-Based Workplace. I'm actually live on YouTube as well, but thank you for being here, Kate. So you have to understand, how you doing, Annie L? Good evening. You have to understand that these people are not the people that, or the person, I should say, that you got married to, that you dated way back when. These people change over time. And a lot of people think, well, the narcissists, they always ask the question, the narcissists, they change. Yeah, they change for the worse. They evil. They do evil things. Because if they didn't, we wouldn't have this whole subject matter talking about narcissists. We wouldn't have this many people talking about, no, you wouldn't have like Dr. Rahman. I think she's over 1 million subscribers. It's for a reason, because narcissism is real. Yeah, a lot of people want to debunk that and like narcissism. Oh no, it's not real. You know, the person just crazy. Y'all taking this too far. Y'all taking the narcissist and wearing it down. No, fool. I'm telling you how it is. I'm telling you what I've been through. Now, just because you ain't met a narcissist or just because you don't know somebody that's narcissist, that's for you. I'm telling you what I've been through. My wife Shannon is telling you what she's been through. And we, like we say, we test the spirit by the spirit. So my discernment tells me this person is narcissist or got narcissistic traits and tendencies. That's what I'm going to go on. Now, if you think this person is holier than thou, you want to love on them and support and be a narc sympathizer, you do that. Hey, how you doing, Christopher Sean? Welcome, welcome. You do that. Because my thing is, at the end of the day, you cannot critique somebody on the way they deal with something. So if I deal with something a certain way, especially when we come to narcissism, who are you to come and say, well, no, that's not how it should be done? If you're in the court, man, look here, bro. See this shirt, it say save not soft for. Let me take this down so you can see on YouTube. It say save not soft for a reason. So you coming over here trying to question me about how I'm handling the narcissist, and we both agree that something wrong with this person, but you just want to say crazy. I've been there. I used to say that too. I used to say they're crazy too until I realized it's more to it than just a person being crazy. Just saying. Just follow me. Just be real. You know what I'm saying? Just be real. Thank y'all for hitting the like button over there. Thank y'all on TikTok. Just tap the screen and hit the like button if you're enjoying this content. And follow me too. I'll follow you right after this live. So let's keep moving. So there's no such thing as a fair fight, especially when you're dealing with a narc. See, a lot of people, let me tell you, I was one of those people where, you want to take the high road. You want to be nice. You want to be looked upon like, well, he did it right. Well, you doing it right gets you where? It gets you without the house. It gets you without your car. It gets your name smeared. It gets your name dragged through the mud. It gets your family turned against you. It gets your friends turned. Because why? You don't want to ruin the narcissist's name. You don't want to destroy their career. You don't want to talk about them because you're not that person. You're not that guy. Well, guess what? Times have changed. I have changed. So if you come at me with this weirdo stuff, guess what? This is not, maybe 4 or 5 years ago, yeah, you might have got me. Well, I'm not going to say anything. I just wanted to go. You better start opening up your mouth and start telling people, because if you don't, the narcissist go get everybody they can. Like Christopher just said, he said, they turn your own family into flying monkeys. That's exactly what I'm talking about. They go turn everybody they can against you. And the more people they turn against you, the more people. Hey, how you doing, Rockin' Robin? Rockin' Robin say, Father, help me. I have been messing up trying to lead a situation. Hey, trust me, it ain't easy, Rockin' Robin, but it is doable. A lot of people, we took a long time to try to figure out how to get away from the narcissist. So don't think you're in this alone. You can look through the chat. People will tell you it took years to get away from the narcissist. Decades to get away from the narcissist. So don't misunderstand. It takes a while. But when you make the decision, you had enough, God will see to it that you get out of the situation. Viola Frankston, thank you for being a VIP member, the first VIP member. And thank you also for that super sticker. May God return it to you over and over again. God bless you, sister. You have to understand that these people do evil things and they don't even care. How you doing, Janet Foot? Welcome. They don't even care. They do not care. So you have to understand that a lot of times you get in these situations and these people, when it's court, we're talking about court, when these people get in the court and start doing things, you go understand. I still got my thing on there from when Shannon and I was alive last. Oh well, I can't change it. Go stay like that. But when these people do things to you in the court, like I said, when you serve them papers, hey, how you doing, Tyree Williams? Welcome, brother. I like to see the men come out. We got a new brother, Christopher Sean in here. Thank you for being here. It's good to see more men come around. I appreciate my sisters, trust me, but it's good to see more men come around, especially men that have dealt with narcissist abuse and can talk about that thing. Whether you text about it or talk about it, it doesn't matter. It's more people need to talk about this, but hey, I can't control the narrative on that. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It is what it is. So what I was saying is, again, there's no such thing as a fair fight when you're dealing with a narcissist. You have to be prepared for everything to be unfair. Now, if you go stand there with your mouth closed and don't say anything, you know what they say, closed mouths don't get fed. How you doing, Pepsi girl? Welcome. So if you go sit there and not say anything because you think you go destroy this person's career or you want to be the bigger person, don't come to me later on saying, well, why you didn't tell? Nah, I did. I got about 200, 300, 400. I think I got over 400 videos right now. I think my wife got about 800 videos right now, whether they shorts or longs, whatever. We have content for you to sit there and understand that, you know what? These people is more than just scientific. It's more than just a scientific thing. It's more than just NPD. These people are evil and they only want to do things to me to hurt me. I'm just saying. And they say I was with him 10 years. It's shown after 5 years, then got stuck for 5 years. Well, Annie, are you out? That's the question. The question is, are you out? If you out, thank God that you are out because you do not want to be in a narcissist abuse situation. So if you out, let's put some flames in the chat. Annie, if you out, she gonna tell us soon. She tell us over here if you out. Awesome. Hey, how you doing, Paul? Thank you for joining us. If you out, that is awesome to be away from that situation. Just get away from these people because at the end of the day, you're around people that's just. I first thought Pierce really was crazy. Oh, okay. Yeah, see what power dynamic. Oh, let me pull it up. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I hear that beeping noise. The rice cooker going on. I cooked some chili today, so just rice being cooked right now. I just seen this going so fast. Okay, Power Dynamics said over here on YouTube. She said that I protected his public image. See, Shannon talked about that with the ex, and then I know I did that for the most part. Didn't want nothing to happen to the ex and stuff like that because she had like a government job. But I look back on it, I shouldn't have sat there and protected the ex because the thing about it, they wasn't trying to protect me when they was out there cheating and getting married to another man and none of these things. When they was abusing you, whether it's physically or mentally or financially, they wasn't trying to protect you. But yet still as an empath, we sit there and we protect them. Kingdom Mind Infection said, I cooked chili today too. Hey, thank God for chili. Now, hey, first time we talk about food. So yeah, you gotta understand that we'll sit there and protect these people's image. I mean, if anybody talk about them, even though they're doing you wrong, you gonna sit there and fight it to the core and be like, nah, not him. Hey, how you doing? User 429. I don't know, but thank you for joining. Yeah, so we protect them and we love on them still, even though they hate us. They can't stand the ground that we walk on, but we protect their public image. Man, come on, man. If I knew then what I knew now, I wouldn't have did none of that. I would have went on ahead and let her butt go to jail because I told you what she did. She was married to me, got married to somebody else in another country at the same time. And then when I realized she was trying to be I forgot what they call it. It's not a support. It's I can't think of the name of it. Anyway, when somebody coming in for another country, you trying to bring them in and help them out. I can't think of the word. It's lost to me right now. But anyway, she lied to the hey, how you doing, Amara J? Welcome. She lied to the people to get your passport and stuff. So she lied to all these people and like 2 or 3 times. Yeah, green card, stuff like that. Yeah. All right, Christopher. Yeah, we trying to get the green card and all those things. So she lied to all these people that like 3 or 4 times when I finally found the paperwork and lied to these people. And she could have went to jail, like prison. Like, I ain't talking about like regular jail. I'm talking about real prison. You know what I'm saying? So you have to understand, provide an affidavit for support. Thank you, Rizzo. Yeah, she provided an affidavit for support, lied through the court systems, to the passport people, all these things to get this guy into the country. And here it is. I'm sitting there, I don't want to, because of her children, I don't want to let her go to jail. But at the end of the day, maybe she needed to go to jail. Maybe that's what she should have ended up at, prison, jail, whatever. I know it's a difference, but maybe that's what she should have went. But, life goes on. I chalk it all up to God. It is what it is. Keep on moving. Now, Rizzo breaking it down. He says, form I-134. Rizzo know the forms and everything. Thank you for that, brother. So, yeah, you look back on it, you're like, man, I shouldn't have never did that. But it's one of those situations that, you live and you learn. I'll say that. You live and you learn. All right. So I'm going to stay on TikTok for a little while longer. I see it's just me and Shannon on there. I want to just waste time. So I give it about another 5 minutes till somebody come in. If not, we're going to go ahead and close TikTok down and just focus just on YouTube, and it's all good. So let's keep moving. Okay. So this first Bible verse. So enter his gates with thanksgiving and his courts with praise. Give thanks to him. Bless his name. Enter his gates with thanksgiving and his courts with praise. See, hey, how you doing, Impacted Mastery? Welcome, welcome. See, here's the thing. This is the thing that you have to understand. I love this Bible verse because they talking about the courts of heaven, but we talking about court system here on earth. But you got to understand the magnitude and why this Bible verse stands out to me. So if you enter the courts with praise, see, you pray before you go into that thing. You get other people, prayer warriors, to pray with you, even on your court date, so you know. And matter of fact, I wish Lolly was in here, but she went to court. I don't want to talk, but she was talking about court, so she said it aloud. So she had said that she had went to court. She asked me to pray about it. I think it was on Monday. She said pray about how court tomorrow, which was yesterday, Tuesday. And she had a praise report. So if she comes in, we'll get her to say it. But basically, everything the narcissist was trying to do, or the narcissist, I think it's her brother or whatever, everything the narcissist was trying to do, God took all that stuff and they turned it all around. And basically in court yesterday, she was able to win. So you can't tell me, for one, God is not real. And you cannot tell me that prayer doesn't change things, because I think by the prayer that different people was praying for her, and she praying for herself and going in there knowing that you fighting from victory and not from loss. She was able to go in there and go into court yesterday and basically won her case and everything. Now the narcissist, what is her brother, looking at it like, oh, see what fraud she told me. He might be looking at some jail time. And I ain't talking about prison. I'm talking about federal jail time, because him lying and all these different things and making up all these different things. So when she come in, Lolly, we can ask her and she can share it, but she shared it with me and she put it on the thing so everybody can read it. One of my videos I just posted the other day. So I was like, wow. So you actually won in the court, and the narcissist just knew he had the lawyer, he had all the lies, he had the paperwork, everything set up, just knew he was going to beat this woman in court. And then come to find out, she said he showed up to court late. By the time he showed up, it was already over, because the judge was already saying, nah, all this right here is wrong. Everything you doing is live. So he showed up just to find out that, yeah, you might be looking at some prison time yourself, since you wanted to try to get this woman thrown in jail. So I don't know about y'all, but God is awesome. God does awesome things. The narcissists or somebody evil would think they can win against you, but you got to realize you're fighting against a child of God. And we got prayer warriors around here. We got people, you probably thought you were just dealing with Lolly. Nah, you probably thought that she wasn't going to win that case. And I know that's what he did. But guess what? Victory is mine. And she, like I said, she said it, that she won yesterday pretty much. I think he got another procedure coming up, but it ain't looking good for the narcissist. Ain't God good? Ain't God good? Yeah, like, exactly. Look at God, Minda Mahogany. That's what I'm talking about. So you got to understand, that's why we tell y'all, you got to pray about this thing. You got to go into your war room. You got to figure these things out. It's not all about the narcissist. Stop focusing on the narcissist. Focus on you, focus on your healing, and focus on God, and things will start to shift. See, the narcissists only focus on them. They focus on them winning. Yeah, like Shannon just said, freedom paper. See, they only focus on winning. They're not understanding that you already won. See, when you got that understanding, like, wait, I already won this thing. I got to go in there, praising God. So she went in there, praying, and had me praying, and Shannon praying, and others praying for her. Look, see, hey, I can't make this up. Lolly just came. I can't make this up. I said her name, and she popped. I can't make this up. Hey, how you doing? I just was talking about you, Lolly. I just talked about it. I can't make this up. Y'all see that? Y'all might as well throw some more flames in the chat. She just showed up, and I was talking. I cannot make this up. Can't make this up. She showed up in the chat. Lala, I was just telling about your court case that you shared with us about what happened. And boy, God is awesome. I didn't know she was coming in. She came in as soon as I finished, but she said, here I am joining late. I was just saying how everything happened with your court case. And thank God we're just throwing flames in the chat saying victory. We got to fight for victory. We got to pray about these things and go to war with this thing and know that God is going to fix it. I can't believe it. I feel good. Hey, how you doing, Tony over there on TikTok? How you doing? I can't come with her name right now. I'm looking at the name, user 87. I know your name. It's on the tip of my head, and I cannot think about it. But thank you for being here. Y'all hit the like button as you hear. But yeah, what I was saying, yeah, she came in right after I just said it. God is awesome, and she won her court case yesterday. God is awesome. I don't know about you, but we serve a powerful God. He changes some things. So you got to understand that prayer works. Yeah, like she said, God has perfect time. Let me put that up on the thing. Yes, he does. We cannot give up on prayer and worship and things like that. See, God does things in his time. Now we be thinking, oh man, it's over. I'm going to court. I'm about to go to jail. I'm about to get thrown out of my house, and you know, I get it. But boy, when God get involved, hey, how you doing? I'm gonna say Jen, K Jen. I don't know, Key Jen. How you doing? Welcome. Thank you for joining us. But when God gets involved, it's His time. His timing is perfect as it is. I remember Shannon was going through a situation. We just thought, you know, I kept telling her, ain't no whooping like a godly whipping. When God comes in there. Anna, yeah, and I could not think of your name for nothing. Sorry, forgive me. I call her Anna all the time, but over there on TikTok. How you doing, Anna? But when God gets involved with these situations, I don't care if it's court. I don't care if it look like you didn't lose. You probably done been to court 20 times, and it look like you just losing every time. It's gonna take that one time for God to just be like, nah. I was waiting on him to, you know, maybe God's waiting on him to feel that he had already won, and he gonna share a little bit too much information. Or she gonna share a little bit too much information with the wrong person, which end up being the right person for you, and God will change that whole thing. He'll change that whole thing, just like in a lot of these situations, change the whole thing, and it'll work out to where, oh, you didn't want, and now the narcissist facing jail time. Boy, let me tell you, let me tell you, God is awesome. I'll tell you that much. But thank you for sharing that with me, Lolly. I had just talked about it was cool for you to come in right after that. Let me jump in the chat right quick over here. Hold on, I hit the wrong one. Janet says, she said, they never give us any credit for anything we do. Resent us, never for our influence, and then try to take credit for that. So sick. I take credit for everything. In the workplace, I didn't have people try to steal my ideas or steal ideas, and then when you find out about it, you gonna tell them, because see, people try to steal your ideas and take credit for stuff, but they can't do it quite like you. So that's why I love these court things. I know y'all like, what you mean? I love it because, see, they try to take credit for things and try to do things, and they came up with these ideas. But you got to understand, when you're dealing with God, you're dealing with a child of God, the thing about that is, see, you can try to steal an idea, but you can't do it like me. You can watch all my videos and try to be like Solomon, or try to be like Shannon, or try to be like George, try to be like others, but you can't do it quite like us. Because think about it, when you're dealing with anointing and you're dealing with court cases and situations, when you're dealing with evil people, ain't no court like the higher court. Ain't no court like the higher court. So the thing about it, these people think they can steal your ideas or take something that you might have said and use it against you. And God like, hey, I'm it's like me and Shannon said before, I'm rubber and you glue. Whatever you say bounces off me, sticks to you. I know it's a childhood thing. When you think about it, when you're dealing with a narcissist and you're dealing with a child of God, the narcissist gonna do everything they say. They throwing all kind of darts at you. They throwing things at you. Like Shannon said over here on TikTok, God don't play about his children. You got to realize that they doing everything they can. They doing everything they can to try to destroy you. Hey, how you doing, Anna Roberts? Thank you. But like she said, God has the final say. And that's the thing about it. You got to realize God got the final say. I don't know about y'all, but I'm happy. I'm happy about what I just said with Lolly. I'm happy about this whole YouTube thing that we have going on, and on TikTok. It is, hey, on TikTok, if you're over there, tap the screen. Let's try to get the 2,000 likes over there. I don't be getting them many likes over there because I don't go live, but let's see if we can get the 2,000 likes just by tapping the screen and get hearts and stuff like that. YouTube, just keep hitting the like button as you come in. Thank y'all for being here. But man, yeah, like the Power Dynamics, they say, oh, the workplace narcs are on the creek. Yeah, they there. And the reason why I said that, the reason why these people are on the rise, because it's the same people that leave the house at 6 o'clock in the morning, go to work, and then they just got more people that they in control. So those same people try to file lawsuits on you at work. So they try to get you fired and get you fired wrongly. And then what happens is, I can't make this up, they try to get you fired, but God reverses and they get fired. Ask me how I know. I've seen it happen. The people filing lawsuits and trying to get people fired and stuff, only to turn around and then when the people figure out they lying, now here it is, the narcissist then got fired. Keep on playing with God's children. It's like them Karens out there. It's like them Karens out there that want to sit there and go mess with people, be a Karen. I know y'all seen the videos here on TikTok. They want to be a Karen, and then guess what? They get fired from their job. Now they want to sit there and play victim. Man, miss me with that. Same thing in the workplace, same thing in the family. Your family members want to be flying monkeys for the narcissist when they come to court and all this stuff. And then when everything gets reversed and the narcissists get fired or the narcissists get taken to jail, or they want to come running back up to you, hugging you and talking about, I'm sorry, man, miss me with that. Get out of here. You flying monkey, you Karen, you narcissist. You're a narcissist sympathizer. Bye. Get out of here. You ain't talked to me in 2-3 years. Don't come talk to me now. You took their side. That's cool. It's no love lost. But you got to understand that since you didn't took their side, Stay over there on their side. Stay, and all that lying you was doing, now the people from the court system, the police and stuff want to investigate you. That's what you get for lying. And it goes in the workplace and family. Think about it. You over there, you lying and want to, protect the narcissist. Okay, well, now they didn't flip-flopped on you. I ain't got nothing for you. We good. And to say to the left. On TikTok. Yeah, you're right about that. So yeah, miss me with that. So let's talk about something. I know we all know about this, but let's bring it up again. Gray rocking is a technique used to divert toxic person's behavior by acting as unresponsive as possible when you're interacting with them. Hold on. I skipped something. Hold on, let me go back. I skipped one. That's probably like, that didn't sound right. It was out of place. Here we go. Let's go back. First, you need to know that the person you're dealing with is a narcissist. And I got it in all caps. You have to know what you're dealing with to be able to deal with what you're dealing with. See, once you figure out they're a narcissist, now you should be like Shannon said earlier, it should be game on. You should be laser focused because you know that, I'm dealing with somebody that's not quite right. I'm dealing with somebody that has NPD or narcissistic personality disorder, or they narcissistic in nature, or they narcissism, or they financially abusive to people, or physically abuse. Whatever the case is, you need to know that the person you're dealing with is a narcissist. How do we do that? That's with discernment. That's with prayer. That's with go Google or read up on some of these things and figure out watch some of my video. I got some videos. I got a few videos, I think. Watch some of my wife videos. She got a few videos on narcissism, and you can come up with a determination of who these people are and what they're capable of. Because once you figure out what you're dealing with, now you can proceed. So one of the ways to proceed, now I'm talking about the gray rocking, is gray rocking, a technique used to divert a toxic person's behavior by acting as unresponsive as possible when you're interacting with them. See, in court, the narcissists want you to blur it out. They want you to say something that's going to cause you to look crazy in court. Ask me how I know. They want you to do these things because everything they've been saying about you, all the lies that they told, the smear campaigns, everything their attorney you gotta watch them attorneys. Everything they attorney told the judge, when you blurt out, when you get angry and you upset and you jump up out your seat, the narcissist been waiting for you to do that because then they can say, I told you she was crazy. I told you he was crazy. Look at what they doing. Look how they acting in court in front of. But see, if you learn the technique of gray rocking and you really understand what this means, see, you can sit there whole time the attorney talking, whole time they talking, just sit there like you just singing to yourself, la 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 la, like nothing is bothering you because you already prayed about the thing before you walked in. So you just sitting there like, man, whatever, just no emotion. And see, the narcissists, they waiting for you to jump because they know how you used to be. But guess what? You're not the same person you are now. See, you start figuring out what a narcissist is and who you fighting. It's different. It's different. So you got to understand that. So now, hey, how you doing, Vanity Rose? Welcome, welcome. She say, just walking in. Thank you for being here. God bless you, sis. So you got to understand that now you understand what gray rocking is. You understand what no contact really is. You understand that you're in court with a buffoon. That's a new word. We used to say goofball, but you're in a courtroom with a buffoon. So therefore, I have the gray rock. I cannot jump up out my seat. I cannot act out of character because we're in court proceedings. The narcissist is fighting to win. Guess what? I'm fighting for victory. I already know I already won, so I just got to sit there and let God do what he's about to do. So if I just sit there and let them blurt out and say, because see what happens is when they see you with no reaction, the narcissist go have a reaction. Bro, ain't that crazy? I'm going to say that again. See, if you sit there through the court proceedings and have no reaction, the narcissist is watching you. They waiting for you to do something. But the longer you sit there and just blow them off and just like, man, whatever, it doesn't even bother you, they gonna have a reaction. So what happens is they jump up out they seat. They end up looking stupid in courtroom. So now everything that they lawyered and built up this case about, oh, you crazy and you abusive to your kids and all these lies they didn't told, guess who end up looking stupid in court? But you just got to sit there. See, a lot of times we don't want to be patient when God involved, but you got to be patient. You just got to sit there. You got to let God do his thing. How you doing, Tiffany Brown? Welcome. You just got to let God do his thing. So if you just sit there, I know it's hard. I ain't not saying it's easy. It's hard, but you got to go in there laser focus. I'm not going to say nothing. I'm not going to jump out my seat. I'm not going to do anything because I know I already got this case won. I just got to sit here and let God do his thing. And all I got to do is just sit back and just wait. Just sit back and wait. Lolly said, Abba, please expose the enemy. Let the truth come out in Jesus' name. Let us fill with justice and righteousness. Amen. Amen to that. I just got to sit there and just let God do his thing. Because God already know how this is going to turn out. But see, if you act out of character and you do what you're not supposed to do, not saying you're still not going to win, but it's going to take a little bit longer. That outburst, that jumping about your seat, that, y'all know what I'm saying. Like Novana Rose say, God going to let it all play out. Going to let it all play out. So just sit there and just be still. Just be still. So let's keep moving. So go to God for a proven attorney. See, a lot of times we skip that. We just go get an attorney. Nah, we always talk about test the fruit. We talk about test the fruit. It's the spirit, the people. You can't just find any attorney. You want to pray about this thing. Ask God to provide you with the right attorney. See, anybody can go be your attorney. Anybody can be your attorney. What Anna said, she said, so true. Be still and know that he is God. Amen to that, Anna. Thank you for that. You have to understand anybody can be your attorney. But my question to you is, should anybody be your attorney? The answer is no. Not just anybody should be your attorney. You have to have the right attorney. If you pray about this thing, God will send you the right attorney to fight this court proceeding the right way. See, some of these people, I've been there. Just go hire attorney. Just, go and, back in the day, you go through the phone book or you use your phone or whatever, find the attorney with the highest reviews, and you go call them, see what his price is. The price match your budget, and that's just the person you're going with. But I'm telling you now, that's not the smartest thing to do because that's just an attorney in the book. So you need a appointed attorney. You need an attorney that understands narcissist abuse. You need an attorney that's going to understand that the person that you fighting with, the person that you dealing with might have a narcissistic attorney. I said this before. It might sound familiar to some of y'all. So if you got the right attorney, if you got God involved in this thing, you just got to sit back. How you doing, Deborah Nard? You just got to sit back and watch your attorney do what he go do. Your attorney not going to jump up unless he objecting to something they saying, but he's not going to jump up out of the seat and just act. He go sit there and let them say what they go say. That's what he gonna do. So I'm telling you, if you do this thing right, don't just find any attorney. You have to find the right attorney. You have to go to God and find the right attorney. So let's keep moving. Next Bible verse. And we don't have a lot tonight, actually. We don't have a lot. Well, I got a few things to read over here, but it's not gonna take too long. Proverbs 25:8. Do not hastily bring into court for what will do in the end when your neighbors put you to shame. See, what did I just say? What this Bible verse just said. Don't go in court acting crazy because in the end, see, your neighbor's trying to bring you to shame. But in the end, you got to realize that God has all these things under control. You just got to sit back. Don't be hasty. Don't be crazy. Don't be all dramatic and jumping up and crying and all this. Just sit back. Let them say what they go say. Let them do what they go do. And just watch how this go play out. Because at the end, see, your neighbor, they just want to put you to shame. Your narcissist friend or husband or wife just want to put you to shame in the courtroom. But nah, not on my watch. I'm going to sit back and just... What Rizzo said, he said, you can bring a fool to court. There will be much ranting and raving, but no justice. And follow Rizzo. Rizzo, he on his podcast, Light Him Up with Phil Rizzo. You can listen to him on Alexa and all that stuff. Follow him for these court things and stuff you want to learn what you need to say and attorney. That's the man you need to go to right there. That's the man you need to go to. I'm just saying. Hey, how you doing, Mary Jane? Welcome, welcome. That's the man you need to follow. Phil Rizzo. If you're looking for how you supposed to answer court proceedings and sometimes your attorney don't coach you up. You can go to Phil Rizzo and he can tell you how to do those things. All right, y'all. Hold on. Let me move. Let me go over here. I got some things that I wanted to bring forward. 5 tips for how to deal with a narcissist in a divorce. 5 tips for how to deal with a narcissist during a divorce. 5. And I got this from let's see where it is. Where is it? I know I put it in there. Let's Okay, I got this from ASLaw.com. ADZlaw.com. ADZlaw.com. I like to try to give credit where I can. So number one, don't engage. What I just said about Great Rocking. Same thing. Don't engage. It say narcissists love to argue and get you to acknowledge that they are right. See, if they can get you in an argument, they can get you to say something out of character. It goes on to say you will never win an argument with a narcissist. Raise my hand. You ain't gonna win no argument with no narcissist. You're wasting your time. You wasting your time. You're not gonna win. And then it goes on to say fighting will only give them fuel for their claims that you are emotionally unstable. What did I just say? See, I think I just be making stuff up. But see, I told you I got to say the background. So a lot of time I try to bring stuff in black and white so I can read it and we can get a better understanding of what I just said. So right here in black and white, it say cut the narcissist off unless you need to communicate about maybe children or something like that. Do not engage with them at all. No contact. Rely on your lawyer for all communication. See, that's a problem we made. A phone call come in from a narcissist. We want to sit there and answer the call. Nah. How you doing, Sugar B? Welcome. Nah. Nah, we're not doing it over here. We good. We don't need to talk. We ain't got nothing to talk about. I don't need to read your text. Don't send me an email. You communicate through my God-appointed attorney. That's a new thing I'm saying. You communicate through my God-appointed attorney. That's who you talk to. I'm paying this man or this woman top dollar to defend my case. So you get your attorney to talk to them, and it's gonna get to me. I'm just saying. Janet Foot says stupid is and stupid does. I recognize that. That's Forrest Gump. I recognize that. That's Forrest Gump. Stupid is and stupid does. I recognize it. Stupid is and stupid does. There you go. There you go. So next, if you have children involved, this if you got children involved and all these things, the next tip, 5 tips for how to deal with a narcissist in a divorce. The next tip, shield your kids from the conflict. Now, what a lot of people do, they put their kids right in the middle of the conflict. They put their children right in the middle of the conflict. Ask me how I know. They put their children right in the middle. They use their children as pawns on a chessboard or a checkerboard, however you want to call it. They put the children right in the middle of that whole divorce. The children, matter of fact, know more than you do during a divorce. So it says shield your children or your kids from the conflict. It says your narcissistic partner will not hesitate to use your children as a bargaining chip. They won't hesitate. They won't hesitate. They don't and may not care how their actions are affecting your children. See, and I'll be trying to get y'all to understand this whole thing. See, narcissists don't love you. So if they don't love you, what make you think they love them children that y'all had? Oh, we got 3 children. We got 4 sets of twins. They love. Okay. But now you're going through a divorce and that masking slip, and you starting to see the person for who they are, and you understand that. Wait, hold up. This joker don't love the children. She don't love the children. I'm just saying. So let's read a little bit further. It say do what you can to protect your kids from being put in the middle of your custody dispute. Promise to always tell them the truth. See, that's the problem. See, you're dealing with a manipulator, and most of all, you're dealing with a liar. So in court, you're dealing with a manipulating liar. What you think they're gonna tell your children? Because they get them every other weekend. They get them 2 weeks out of the summer, 3 weeks out of the summer. They get them every other holiday, whatever the case is. What you think? Yeah, power dynamics. 4 sets of twins. That's what they got. 4 sets of them. And they probably got a baby on the side, but that's for another one. Another one, like DJ Khaled. That's for another live. But my thing is, and like my wife say, age appropriate. So you gotta understand, your children 5, you can't tell them too much. But if they 15, 16, 17, they understand the magnitude of what's going on with this narcissistic abuser, whether it's male or female, because a lot of people like to say, oh, it's just men. No, it's women, narcissists as well. I just be plain and clear about that. But if they got to use the children against you to try to win their case, it's a whole different problem. But you as the adult in this situation, because you're dealing with a fool, so you as the adult in this court proceeding, try your best Jabba say, folks says the twins, they got the juice. Hey, how you doing, Joe? Jabba trip, man, look here. Remember the movie? Yeah, the movie Juice. Hey, how you doing? Maria, welcome. Tell Shay, how you doing? I think tell Shay there too on TikTok. Man, come on, man. Y'all funny. Jasmine funny. This ain't got the juice with the folks at the twins. But try your best to shield your children from this mess. I'm trying to rhyme. I ain't lyricist. She the rhyme. I'm not a rhymer, but you understand what I'm saying. Try your best to shield your children from this mess. So let's move on. So don't expect. I'm gonna tell you a story right after this. Don't expect mediation to work. Do not expect mediation to work. Don't go in there thinking mediation gonna work. So I said it 3 different ways. I'm trying to get you to understand. Don't go in there thinking that somehow, some way, this judge is going to mediate your situation with a narcissist. I said it 4 different ways. So if you don't understand them, I don't know another way to say it. So let's read what they're saying. It says, don't expect mediation to work. I'm going to read this. I'm going to tell you a quick story. It says, most family lawyers encourage couples to mediate or resolve their issues without going to court. See, they put you in a little room, sort of like my office, and you go in there asking me how I know, because that's what I had to do. You go sit in there and they talk, you know, they want you to mediate, see if you can solve some things. And let me tell you, that was like the biggest waste of time for me, because guess what? I had to pay for court every time we went. How you doing, Carmen? Every time we went to court, I had to pay for it. I had to pay for the mediation. I had to pay for the motion that was filed for contempt when she didn't do what she said she was going to do. So look at all the money and all the time spent doing mediation. I think I did mediation 3 times. When they offered it the 4th time, I was like, man, y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. I'm paying this money. I'm driving from one city to another to go to this mediation. This dude rewrite the whole mediation, the whole child custody thing, only to find out 3 to 6 months. That's about our average. 3 to 6 months later, she back doing the same thing again. And can anybody be a witness on YouTube or TikTok that they've been through? I know it ain't just me that went to mediation and the mediation didn't work. Just like what these people saying, the mediation didn't work. Give it 3 to 6 months. This goofball doing the same thing they said they wasn't gonna do the last mediation. I'm like, man, come on, bro. See, Lali say mediation didn't work. All he did was lie. Mediation is a waste of time, a waste of money, a waste of resources. I'm just saying, it's just a waste. So you sitting there doing mediation after mediation. George say, nice. Hey, thank you. Yeah, I got my new color. It's my military green, save not soft. I like this one the best. I got another I'm gonna appear with in a couple of weeks. It's blue and gold, sis. You know. I'm just saying. So you have to understand that this mediation that you paying for, and you go and sit there with that judge one-on-one, it might sound good. It even look good on paper. It's a waste of time. That paper, you might as well use that to wipe your you know what, because that's a waste of time. Don't fall for what I like to call the banana in the tailpipe when it comes to mediation. Let's continue reading. Okay, it says, I'm gonna go back. Most family lawyers encourage couples to mediate or resolve their issues without going to court. But this won't work in a narcissistic relationship. Narcissists have an all or nothing perspective. It's either all in or they all out. And when it comes to court filings and procedures, how you doing, lyricists? Guess what? The narcissists, they all out. Anna says, same game, different day, month and year. There you go. Right there on TikTok. Same game. How you doing, love peace? She say that's a joke. Mediation with a narc. That's like going to counseling with a narc. What they do in counseling? I'll wait for somebody to respond on. What do the narcissists do in counseling? Let's see. The first person to respond get 2 points. I don't know what that means, but I've been saying that for years. You get 2 points. What do narcissists do in counseling? When you're sitting down in counseling with them, I'm looking at both of them to see which one responds for. I'm just asking the question. Hey, love peace, how you doing? There you go, Carmen. She said they lie. That's what I was waiting for. They lie. They lie. They lie. They lie. So you think it's gonna be any different in mediation? You think You go get a different, man, whatever, man. How you doing, Tankia Brown? Welcome. Say study you more. Hey, that's another good there. That's what they gonna do. How you doing, Jessica Cloud? Welcome. Play victim. I love that's awesome. Good answer. It wasn't one answer I was looking for, but I love this. Fake tears and lie. Lie seems to be the waste of time. They run out, suck up your energy. We call them energy vampires. So in this mediation, you're not only wasting time, you wasting resources, you wasting energy. You go hear this joker lie. You got to sit across from this joker. I'm not even talking about not being funny or anything, but I don't even want to be 6 feet. And I know that's the whole COVID thing, but I don't even want to be 6 feet in the same room with these people. Yeah, like Love Peace said, all of the above. So I got to sit there and do mediation to a judge that you lying to again. Laura over here said lie. You right? Hey, welcome, Laura. Thank you for being here. Hey, y'all hit the like button over there by tapping the screen on TikTok. Trying to get to 2,000 likes. The first time I ever said that, but trying to get to 2,000 likes. Let's see if we can get it there. Just tap the screen as much as you can. If you're enjoying this content, follow me as well, and I'll follow you right after we end this live. But you got to understand that mediation is a joke. I agree with all these comments over here on YouTube and on TikTok. It's a joke. Waste of time. Like Love Peace say, I don't want to be nowhere near that demon. So it goes on to say, they will always go for the win, even on issues that aren't important to them. I told you, they all about winning. It has nothing to do, I need you to understand this, it has nothing to do with the children. It has nothing to do with them really wanting the house. Shannon talked about this last night. How you doing, Arne? How you doing? Hey, y'all want some cakes? Arne got cakes, y'all. I always, from my sister, she got cake. I'm going to order something soon. She got cakes and pies, and she be teasing us on TikTok. Okay, let me stay focused. I don't want to, Shannon, go get on. I'm talking about food. You have to understand that when you're dealing with these goofballs, man, when you're dealing with these people, it's not about the house, the car, the boat, the yacht. If some of y'all that's rich, y'all got a yacht. I want to ride. I'm just playing. For the yachts, the memorabilia, the sports memorabilia you have, it's not about none of that. You want to know what it's about? Shannon said this last night on Clubhouse. It's about you want it, so they want it. Boom, there you go. It's about you want it, so they want it. Oh, you want the children? So they want the children. Oh, you want the Benz? They want the Benz. Oh, you want the new truck that we bought last year? They want the new truck. You want the house? They don't even like the house. They got a condo already, but guess what? Since you say you want it, they want the house. Oh, you want the dog, the new Belgian Malamar or whatever the dog you have, the little poodle or whatever. If you want the dog, they want the dog. They don't even take care of the dog. Guess what they're going to do with the dog? They're going to go get the dog or the cat because you want it. They go, hey, how you doing, Dr. G? Welcome on TikTok. They only go get that dog or cat and they're going to bring them out to the shelter. They just want it to win it. They're not going to keep it. Let me be just quite honest with that. They're not going to keep the dog or the cat. You got a mink coat? They want the mink coat. They ain't wear mink, but they want it. They want it. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm being serious, but whatever you want, they want. They want. Hey, thank you for the follow, Lord. I will follow you right after this. Thank you for following me. God bless you. They want it. Just because you said you want it. So you got to be careful with everything that you asking for in court proceedings because now you're making the fight. You're going to draw the fight out longer than what it has to be. Because you asked for the car, the house, the truck, the dog, the cat, the hamster, the gerbil. I don't care what it is. You asked for it. And now the attorney go present this to him. Hey, Solomon asked for the gerbil, the monkey. I don't even like monkeys. I don't want a monkey, but I don't like flying monkeys, regular monkeys, monkeys in the bushes, the trees. Don't want no monkeys. But anyway, I'm just using that for example. The monkey, the iguana, whatever. This goofball gonna say, I want all that. What? Are you serious, right? So you want the iguana, the one that you scared of. See what I'm saying? These people they want the iguana that they scared of. Some of y'all got snakes. I don't like snakes. Don't want a snake. Never will get a snake. But my point is, just because you say you want the snake, you want the pet snake, they want the doggone pet snake. They scared of the snake. You know why? Because the snake bit them one time because the snake knew they was a snake. Now make that make sense. I'm going to say it one more time. The snake bit them, talking about the narcissists, because the snake realized I was messing with a snake, so I bit them. I'm just saying. I'm just calling it like it is. But they want the snake. don't want that snake. They gonna take that snake and get that snake to somebody else or kill that snake. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Dr. G said it looked like them, so they want it. Yeah. Yeah, the snake looked like them, so they want the snake. There you go, Dr. G. I'm just saying. So you gotta be careful with what you ask for. Hopefully they won't fight over the dog and the cats and all these animals and all these things. And you know, hopefully they won't fight over the children. But like Arnay just said over here, so childish. So whatever you ask for, they want it to. You want the vacation home in another state that they never go to, they want it to. They want it, man. I'm not even being funny. I'm being real with y'all. How you doing, Melanie F. Carter? Welcome, welcome. Y'all hit the tap the screen over here on TikTok. I'm trying to get it up to 2,000. We're at 1.3. Let's see if we can get 2,000. TJ say crocodile tears. I'm just kind of like I said. I know it sounds funny, but it's the truth. So think about it. Why is it you in court for years and 2-3 years, and this joker just fighting over stuff for no reason? Just fighting, just to fight. There's no, they don't want the car, they don't want the vacation home, they don't want none of that. It's just to show you that they can have it, and when they get it, they go give it away. They go give it away. They go give it away. They can't stand you. They can't stand that you want any of these things. And just because you want the children, I'm going back to that, they don't want the children. Because guess what? A narcissist will take the children and raise baby narcissists. And they're going to use the children against you. And you wonder why some people out here got children that's going against them. I know y'all ain't got to say y'all names or whatever, but some of y'all have children going against you because the narcissist has got custody of these kids or got more custody instead of the one weekend or every other weekend or 2 weeks out of something. They got them half the year. If y'all stay in the same city, they got them every other week. So they can sit there and brainwash this child into believing that your mom ain't nothing but a hater. Your daddy sorry as trash. Your daddy don't pay child support. I can't make this stuff up. If I'm lying, tell me I'm lying in the chat on TikTok or you just tell me I'm lying. Dr. G say I've been in court for some time, y'all. Over 45,000 gone, and I'm still not divorced. Yeah, I think I'm making this up. Dr. G just said that on TikTok. She been in court for some time and then spent over $45,000 and still not divorced yet, because I can only guess the narcissist just fighting over stupid stuff that has nothing to do with nothing. Just want to just drag it out. Oh well, you know. Well, she won't. Well, you know, she want the little house that's 900 square. I want that too. Wow, you got a mansion. What you want that for? I'm not even talking about her kid. I'm just saying. But come on, man. Okay, we have 1.5 TikTok. Let's see if we can get to 2. Just tap the screen as much as you can, as quick as you can. Look, power dynamics. Yeah, see, I think I'm making it. Let me go click on this. Hold on. Let me go back over here. Let me click on this. So Dr. G says she spent 45. Power dynamics. Sister says she spent 30K on a divorce. And I guarantee you, I don't know both their situations, but I guarantee the narcissist drug it out for no reason, fighting over stuff that they don't want. I can't make this up. She said all he would say, Dr. G say, all he would say is mediation is a no. People just fighting, just wasting time, wasting resources. 30,000 here, 45,000 there, 15, 20 grand there, 30 grand here. Look how much money. And Anna says this year is 5 for me in court with the ex-narc. 5 years. I put them on the screen. If y'all didn't see it. 5 years in court with the ex-narc. Man, ain't no way, man. I ain't that. I'm patient, but I ain't that doggone patient. You can have it. You can have the house, the car, whatever we're fighting for at this point. You can have it. And I'm not saying that's y'all situation. I'm just saying if it's me and it's certain things, you can have it. Like Janet say, time wasters. Love Peace say 4 years for her. Look at the time that the narc. See, they didn't want to be married to you for 4 years, but they gonna try to divorce you for 4 years. Make that make sense. Think about what I'm saying. Y'all been married, some of y'all 2 years, but you've been in court 4 years. You've been in court longer than you've been married. That makes not a bit of sense to me. Makes no sense. Now, I'm just thinking this out loud. You've been married for 2 to 3 years, but yet still you've been fighting a divorce for 4 or 5 years. And guess what? Newsflash, if you don't know, the narcissist already moved off and got a new supplier or a new person in their life. And guess what the empath is doing? Guess what we doing? If we're doing this godly and doing this right, we go sit there and be still, not going to, because you still legally married. I understand it because, see, you're not divorced. So they move on because they don't care. See, they Satan's child, Satan's children. So, Empowering Thoughts, how you doing? Welcome. Thank you for joining. Think about what I'm saying. 2-3 years married, 4, 5, 6 years going through a divorce. So in total, the narcissist then held you hostage for 7, 8, 9 years. Boy, I tell you. Well, hold on, did I miss something over here? Hold on, let me scroll back. Oh my goodness. Hold up. Hold on. I thought my eyes were playing tricks on me, but I gotta put this up here, family. Let me see. Where is it? My family, Kingdom Minded Advances. This take the cake right here. As high as I heard. She said spent $150,000 before she woke up. Man, hold on. She said, yes, I was fighting criminal and divorce. $150,000. So we add this up at this point. We had 150, 45, that's 195. What was the other? Was it 30? We had $200,000+ for just 3 people. And we ain't gonna add up all our cases. I know I spent probably about 6, 7. It wasn't that, it wasn't no, I guess it's still thousands. I mean, I think I spent about 6 or 7, maybe $8,000, something like that. I ain't trying to get everybody to put their thing in there, but just think about all the money and time and resources that's wasted fighting these people in court. $150,000, $45,000, $30,000. Man, come on, man. We could have used that money to go buy a new house. We could have used that money to buy a new car that the narcissist fighting you over and stuff, but they drag you out in court to do these things and don't have a business with a narcissist. Let's not even get into that one. Okay, we have 1.7K. We got 300 to go. Come on, y'all. Let's go. 300 to go. She said the last lawyer said it would take another $100,000 to get me divorced. That's what Dr. G just said. She already spent 45. She said the other lawyer said it would take her another 100K to get a divorce. So you add up the 150 and you add up 145. We right there at 300,000, y'all. Right there at 300,000 for 2 people, for two our sisters. Man, come on, man. But this is what the narcissists do in court. They drag these things out. They don't care about you or none of that stuff. They don't. I'm just saying. Okay, we're going to talk about mediation. Let's go on to document everything. So a narcissist thrives on your confusion and self-doubt. They thrive on your confusion and self-doubt. I'm going to come back to the business thing. Somebody remind me in about 5 minutes to come back to business with no. I got something to say about that. So if they can trap you in a lie, they will. If you are going up against a narcissist in court, it is essential that you start documenting everything. When? Now. Because they trying to catch you in a lie and confusion on what's going on. So you have to document this thing. Dr. G said we could have started a business. Yeah, with all that money, could have started a whole business. You could have went, matter of fact, you got enough money to go get a McDonald's franchise. You could have went got a Chick-fil-A and stuff. And I'm not being funny, it's the truth. You could have put that money in for a donut shop or a coffee shop. I'm just saying. Thanks for the likes, Dr. G, and everybody that's liking over there. We got 300 more to get to 2,000. So just think about that. So let me continue reading. So keep records, bank statements, invoices, photos, and videos. Now, I know they're going to say check your state. I know Rizzo would say that too. Check your state. I'm going to have it. And if I can't use it, okay, that's fine. I'm going to have the videos. I'm going to have the text message, the photos, the invoice, the bank statements, the record. If they say I can't use the videos and the photos, that's fine. But I want to make sure I have it, because I don't want to be one of those, well, I ain't going to do it because I don't think I can use it. And then guess what? They say, oh, we can use the video. Go ahead and have it. Let your attorney tell you if you cannot use the video. Sometimes you can't record people in certain states. I get that. I understand that. We have 1.8. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. God bless y'all. I understand that. So it goes on to say, gather as much evidence as you can to show yourself your lawyer, and the judge what it's like living with the narcissist. I'm going to say that again. Gather as much evidence as you can. See, you got to show your lawyer. You got to prove to yourself. And you got to show the judge what it's like living with this person. Now, I know you cannot call them a narcissist in court. You cannot say that. I get that. But I can show you this person, this is a jolly joker over here. I can say they're a goofball. I can say all that. And I can show you all the evidence I have. Now, it's up to the judge to say whether they're narcissists or not. That's okay. You ain't got to call them a narcissist. I'm just trying to win my case. I'm trying to get my freedom papers. I'm trying to get away from this goofball, this buffoon, this jolly joker, whatever name you want to call it. I'm just saying. So think about that. Dr. G said, I'll give you 7 minutes. Dr. G funny, I'll give you 7 minutes. You're going to remind me. Okay, I'm going to jump back in the chat right there. It say, number 5, it say, be prepared to explain narcissism to the judge. Now, that's a different one. It's a different one. It say, be prepared to explain narcissism to the judge. Why does it say this? See, I just said that you can't call them narcissists in court situations. But this goes on to say, narcissism is gaining visibility. But many people, including many judges, still don't know what it means or how it can affect what they see in the courtroom. So you got to go in there and explain this thing. Don't listen to me. Read up on these things yourself. You got to go in there and explain these things. Hey, we're at 1.9. We got 100 to go. And we'll be at 2,000 likes over there. So it says you and your divorce attorney should be prepared to explain to the judge what narcissistic personality disorder, or NPD, is and how it affects the relationships and behaviors with you, children, and people around you. I'm just telling you what it says. I just found this information. I find it beneficial to what I was talking about. So I'm gonna read this whole thing again because I want you to grip it, because a lot of people have been saying, "Oh, well, you can't call them," and I get it. Maybe you can't, but I'm gonna read it again. Narcissism is gaining visibility, but many people, including many judges, still don't know what it means or how it can affect what they see in the courtroom. So you basically got to be ready to explain that thing to your attorney. Your attorney got to turn around and be able to explain what this person is doing to you, to the judge. And the judge has to, you got to make it simple for him. KISS, keep it simple, stupid. So you got to make it KISS for him. Make sure the judge can understand what narcissism is. You would think, oh, they're a judge, they got a whole degree. They shouldn't. Nah, they don't understand narcissism. And let me tell you something. Some of the judges might be dealing with narcissism in the home, so you might be teaching them something in the courtroom. So just understand that. So it goes on to say, you may need to hire an expert to testify on your behalf about the disorder. You may have to hire an expert to testify on your behalf about the NPD. So don't be afraid to use every tool at your disposal. Your partner certainly will hold nothing back. We know the narcissist will hold back no punches. That's why you're in court for 1 year, 5 years, 6 years. That's why you're spending 45, 30, 150 grand, because they try to get it all. Everything they can. Man. We could have started a business, family. All of us could have been in business with ourselves, just different money that was tied up. The time, the resources, the years, the mental anguish, all these things that you are focused on this doggone goofball. We could have been doing other things. You could have wrote a book about this thing. You still got a chance to write a book. Some of y'all got a story to tell, and we just sitting back waiting, because some of y'all got a book in you. Some of y'all got a business in you. Some of y'all done been in the court. You can teach the court system something. You can get new laws passed in your state. I'm not telling you what to do, but just understand the magnitude. You go use it. If you go do it right, go ahead and do it all the way. Hey, how you doing, Miss Jackson? Welcome. Go ahead and do it all the way. Go ahead and go get a law overturned because you dealt with this jolly joker. Like, you thought it was over. Nah. I'm about to go ahead and file a motion or whatever I got to do to get a whole law passed in the state. You might want to go to another state, Mr. Narcissist, Miss Narcissist. You might want to go somewhere else. Dr. G say, it's not illegal to be a narc. Remember that. She said, it's not illegal to be mediocre parent or partner. You got good information coming from both ways. All right. So we got one more thing over here that I need to read. We about to wrap up. I got to read a few more things over here. So It's a narcissist in court love to make false accusations against the survivors. So I want you to remember this. You don't remember nothing else. Hopefully you go back and watch it. It's some good information. But narcissists in court love making false accusations against survivors. So when they put their hand on the Bible and throw it out the window. When they stand in front of some don't worry about the jury. They lying to them too. When it's just them and the judge or y'all in mediation, they lying to the judge too. Hey, we hit 2,000 likes over there on TikTok. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. What I want you to understand, it don't matter what this narcissist is doing in court, they probably lying. They move, they lips moving, they lying. They talking about what happened, it's a lie. They saying something you did is most likely a lie. They talking about they love the children, lie. They say they love you but really don't want a divorce, lie. I'm just saying. They say they always wanted their car because it's part of the family. Lie. Just bought their car last year. Ain't been part of the family that long. They say they want that house because they got memories. They don't want that house. As soon as they get it, they go sell it. Lie. When the lies go stop? That's all I'm saying. Laura say, Dr. G, mine has been in contempt for 10 months and the judge hasn't done anything. See? Judges, court system, waste of time when it comes to narcissist abuse. Now, I'm not saying don't go through it. You got to go through with it because you want to get a divorce from this jolly joker. But like she said over here on TikTok, judge ain't done nothing. Judge ain't done nothing. Ain't done a thing. Boy, I tell you. So what you want to do, you want to get help facing the narcissist in court. Leaving a narcissistic relationship is exceptionally difficult. Doing it alone, listen, doing it alone is almost impossible. Almost impossible. I will go on to say anything is possible with God. Anything is possible. We didn't seen it. We didn't seen it happen. Anything is possible with God. But we just want you to understand that it's difficult leaving some of these goofballs, these jolly jokers, these dummies, these sick individuals, these snakes, these whatever name you want to put right there. It is very hard to leave these people. So real quick, and we're going to get out of here. It says, here are 8 ways a narcissist uses the legal system to bully their opponent. See, it says opponent because you their opponent. They trying to fight you. They're trying to win. This is a competition to them. They trying to win, so that's why it's written that way. 8 ways a narcissist uses the legal system to bully their opponent. And I've said this before. Shannon said it too. Narcissists are some of the biggest bullies in the world. That's why in the workplace, they want to be in higher positions because they want to try to bully everybody. Yep. They want to try to bully everybody. Like my sister Georgia said, Pink Girl Teacher said, they love dragging out the process. They love doing that. It's one of the things they want to do. The longer they can drag this out, sometimes, to be honest with you, it benefits the narcissist more than it does you because some of y'all, you know, or some of us done been at the point where you going for broke trying to go to court. That's why I told you after that 3rd mediation, I was like, no more. I'm not doing mediation again. I told my attorney, like, no, I'm not paying for that. Nah. I know I wasn't paying no 150 grand, but still at the time I was like, I'm not paying because I got to think about that. I got to take a day off of work to drive down there. I got to go sit there in mediation to talk, and I got to see this person again, somebody I want to talk to or see. I got to sit across from this person, you know, and listen to them lie and what they going to do and how they going to change things. All these lies, it was just always another lie. Always another lie. The car broke down. That's why I couldn't bring him the kids in this place. Or this happened. That's why, you know, he couldn't see his daughters this time. Or this happened. Man, come on, man. When the lies going to stop? So mediation to me was a complete waste. I'm going back to a complete waste. And that's my whole thing on mediation. So I just said enough. I was done with the whole mediation. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. I'm gonna pray for my daughters. I'm gonna pray that everything works out. Ask me how that's working out. Parental alienation. So let's go watch my video. Shannon and I did some videos. I think it was last year on parental alienation. Go watch them videos. A whole series of 4. But That didn't work out either. Because, see, the narcissist has their fangs or their claws so deep in the children that they can trick them into believing that your father is no good, the mother is no good, whatever. So that mediation, that's a waste of time for y'all. How you doing, Joy Fake Craft over there on TikTok? Welcome. Thank y'all for joining. Hey, hit the screen. We hit 2,000, but we can get more. Let's go. Hit the screen over there on TikTok. So y'all understand that these people gonna draw these things out, and just how it goes. But let's get into this. Let's get into this so we can go ahead and get out of here. Here are 8 ways a narcissist uses the legal system to bully their opponent. First, frivolous lawsuits. Filing senseless lawsuits that have little merit for the point of forcing the opposing party to hire an attorney and incur unnecessary expense. A show in the chat. Go ahead, put a 1 in the chat, raise your hand, whatever, if you've been through this. Frivolous lawsuits, filing senseless lawsuits that have little merit or for the point of forcing the opposing party to hire an attorney and incur unnecessary expenses. They just doing it just because they can. That's what that bought on. They're doing it just because they can. Dr. G put a 1 over here. Anna put a 1 over here. They just doing it because they can. The lawsuits don't even add up to nothing, but they got the money and the means, and the attorney go ahead and file it. The attorney probably told, but what he care because it's money to him. Like, I'll go ahead and file it. Get this few $1,000s out of you. I'll go ahead and file it. Boy, I'll tell you. It said many times these lawsuits are dropped, but not until after the opposing party takes the narcissist's threats more seriously and perhaps has even succumbed to a demand. People evil, boy. I tell you, they complete time wasters. Thank you for that, Arnay. God bless you for that super sticker. May God return it to you over and over again. Thank you for that, sis. So just think about that. Just filing stuff just to file it. Don't even care about you. Number 2, false accusations. Narcissists will often beat their opponent to court by falsely projecting their issues onto the opponent. So whatever issues they have, they gonna falsely project it onto you, and they gonna use their attorney as a flying monkey or an enabler. The attorney getting paid. So they just getting paid. They don't care if you right or wrong. In most cases, they just doing what their client told them because they getting paid. So they go file these false accusations, which forces the opponent to be on the defensive and causes the court system to frown when the opponent makes a similar charge against the narcissist. See, I was always taught whoever files for the divorce first is actually in control. Y'all ever heard that before? Whoever files for the divorce first is actually in control. That's why the narcissist will jump on it and be like, hold on, let me file it first, because that way I can get all the lies out there, and then you sitting there running around like a chicken with his head cut off because you trying to disprove all these things they didn't lie about. Lolly, thank you for that super sticker. God bless you. May God return it to you over and over again. Thank you for that. So think about that. They got you wasting time and hiring an attorney to disprove all the false accusations they didn't put up, and they'll come up with a whole list of them. Next, number 3, entrapment. It says narcissists will incite and encourage their victims to act irrationally and then call the police on them. So they want you to act out of character. They want you to be acting a certain way to the abuse. Reactive abuse. Anybody heard that term before? They want you to be that way. Because when you do that, they gonna call the cops on you. And guess what? You was about to call the cops on them, but they beat you to the punch again. So they call the cops on you only to entrap you. Now they got you on camera. They got you on TikTok. They got you on YouTube. Whatever they got it on, Facebook Live. They got you on this thing acting crazy. But it's only because you're reacting to the abuse. See, that's where that gray rocking and that no contact and learning what you're dealing with, that is a narcissist. That's where all these things come into play. Trying to teach y'all something tonight. Trying to teach y'all a few things. So while technically this is not entrapment because it isn't a law enforcement officer doing the act, the victim will nonetheless feel trapped. This event is then later used as a threat in another lawsuit or civil action. So they take the lie, they take what they did and call the cops on you, only to use that against you at a later date in another lawsuit or civil action. And you wonder why you're getting all these case filings and all these different things. Man, come on, man. So I'm getting get a lawsuit this way, and now you found a lawsuit this week. Now she found a lawsuit again. Oh, what the? And you just, your mind just blown. You trying to figure out, how you doing, Miss Smooth? Welcome. Thank you for joining. God bless you. You trying to figure out, wait, hold on, man. Hold time out. He just filed 6 lawsuits, or she just filed 6 lawsuits in the matter of a month, and 5 of them total lies. One of them, I don't even know what that is. I got to research that. I'm just saying. So you sitting there trying to understand this thing, and yet still the narcissist steady. What they doing? They kicking you while you down. That's what they doing. That's what they doing. Thank you for that super chat. Say God bless Violet Frankinson. Thank you for that, sister. God bless you. May God return it to you over and over again. See what family just said. Kingdom Mind Advances. She said that's how $150,000 added up because of all the lawsuits. That's how she ended up paying $150,000 for a divorce, because of all the different lawsuits, all the false accusations, all the frivolous lawsuits, the entrapment, using that entrapment to people. They crafty, boy. They evil. They crafty. You got to. That's why I say you got to get an attorney. You got to get you a bulldog in the court system, because you go on there with that little attorney. Your Honor, I'm just representing Mr. Savard. Nah, I need you to talk. Open up your doggone mouth. This joke over here, his attorney ready to go to war. That's why I say you got to pray about your attorney. I can't have that old weak attorney. I need somebody saved, but not soft. You ain't got to go in there cursing, but I need you to stand up and speak this thing out and let them understand what narcissist abuse is. All that talking, nah. Hey, how you doing, Daddy Soldier Girl? Welcome. Crafty and evil, exactly right. The wrong one. Crafty and evil, exactly right. Now, I need you to speak up. I need you to say some things. I need you to win this case for me. All that talking, you don't want to embarrass, but that's not how we do it in court. Well, I don't need you to talk like that. You need to talk better. I'm just saying. So let's move on to the next one. 4, gaming the system. This is using the laws designed to protect the person as a point of what? Manipulation against them. So they use the laws that's in place against them. Man, think about it. Come on, man. They using the laws that's set in place to protect the victim to beat the victim. Now, if that ain't getting beat twice, I don't know what that is. So he can get physically, emotionally, financially abused and go to the court system, think you go win, only to get beat again. I'm just... Miss Smooth over here on TikTok say, I just had court this week. I'm praying it went good for you, sis. Man, come on, man. These people, boy, I'm telling you, boy, something wrong with them. Power Dynamics, thank you for that super sticker. God bless you, said a thumbs up. These people are evil. So it goes on to say, for instance, not allowing a child to see or speak to the other parent on their time, because that would give the other parent more time than them. Ain't that stupid? So they got your child for the weekend or for the week. They will intentionally take the phone from the child, or maybe the child not old enough for a phone. They will intentionally take that time and don't let you speak to that child for that whole week or that weekend at all. You don't know if your child okay. You don't know what's going on, but they using that. It's intentional because they gaming the system. So it goes on to say the child custody laws are there for the best interest of the child, and the child misses the other parent, they should be allowed to speak with them. But not when you're dealing with a narcissist. They will not allow you to speak to them. Because remember, it's not about you. It's about them hurting you. So if they can hurt you by not letting you speak to your child, they know that's your only child, or the 2 children, or 3 children, or the 6 twins they have, or whatever the case is. See, they know that you love them children. So they know that by you not speaking to them for a whole week, gonna tear you up inside. You're gonna be over there boo-hooing, crying, can't focus at work. They hoping you quit your job or get fired because you can't talk to your own children. See, it's all a play on the mind. It's all about manipulation. It's all about control. They can't make these things up. So number 5, senseless motions and hearings. In order to delay the process, I know y'all all can raise your hand on this one. In order to delay the process, the narcissist will file senseless motions, excessive hearings, and what? Multiple postpones. Oh, they gonna postpone that thing. Court next week? Nope, can't make it. I got a trip going on. They ain't going nowhere. Postpone. And guess what? The court system is not gonna, it's not like they just come in. Let's say you're supposed to be on court on Thursday. They gonna come in, oh, we're gonna do it next week. No, they're gonna postpone it doggone 3-4 months down the line. So that child custody battle or that divorce, boom, there you go. There you go. There you go. It's postponed 3-4 months. Like DJ, another one. They got another, a senseless motion. They got another one. I'm like, man, come on, man. Come on, y'all got to be kidding me. It say this again is done to drain the financial resources of the opponent and create an atmosphere of the never-ending lawsuit. And that's what most of y'all been in, where you spending 35, 40, 150K or more. See, if they can drain this thing out, like drag it out, not drain it out, they can drag it out over time. It's called a never-ending lawsuit. I might do a TikTok title that. Never-ending lawsuit. It don't end when you with a narcissist. You just stay in court with them for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years. Been married to them for 2. Divorce takes 6. You do the math, that's 8 years. There's a narcissist been in control of your life. They're trying to control you. So for a narcissist, all the attention is good. So dragging things out longer only benefits their ego. Yeah, like Renee said, mind games. Exactly. Mind games. They playing games with you. They dragging these things on. They getting you in and out of court over and over. Man, boy, these people. Few more. Number 6, committing perjury. Told you narcissists don't care. Narcissists will lie about matters that are not material and are inconsensual to the case just to anger their opponent. They just gonna argue with you and lie about it just to get you mad. See, that's why that outburst happens in court. That's why you gotta have great rock like down to science, down to a T. You gotta have no contact down and understand. You gotta understand what prayer really does. You gotta understand that God, your Father, has your best interest. It don't matter how many times you go to court. You have to understand you fighting for victory. So this is just prolonging what's gonna happen. God already know the outcome. He already know the end. This is prolonging everything right here. So it say this is technically not perjury unless the lie is relevant to the outcome. This slight lie in the face of other statements further taints their whole testimony for the opponent and is tended by the narcissist to frustrate the process. They're just trying to get under your skin. That's all they just said. Just break it down in layman terms. They're just trying to get under your skin. By committing perjury, lying on a little thing, they're trying to get under your skin. Number 7, we're almost done. Using loopholes. Narcissists love to find loopholes in the law and use it to their favor. How many times have we seen them do that? They use loopholes, and their attorney, they got a good attorney, go find the loopholes for them to help them in their case, because that's what attorneys do. So, however, if their opponent were to utilize a loophole against them, the attacks would be ruthless. I'm just reading you what it said. It say the attacks would be ruthless if you use a loophole against them. But guess what? They're trying to use loopholes against you. Boy, ain't that the pot calling the kettle? Man, come on, man. You got to be kidding. So if I use the loophole, oh, now you about to amp up your doggone it's about to intensify over here. You about to get real angry. But if you use the loophole, I'm supposed to just sit there and take it. Look at my shirt. It's saved, not soft. So you come over here with them little stupid lawsuits, we about to go to war. It's gonna be fight for fight, slug for slug. Miss Smooth said over here, they use any means to hurt you. They feed off of emotions. They sure do. They showed you. You're right about that. Anything they can to hurt you. They don't care about you. It's not about you. It's about hurting you. So it says for the narcissist, this is a one-way street where only they can dodge an issue. They don't care. They're just trying to dodge an issue. End of the day, it's about them winning. It's about ego. It's about them dodging an issue. Only to create other issues. Number 8, last one. Jury tampering. Bribing or intimidating members of the jury to make a decision a certain way. That's what narcissists do. This ain't just what was it that people call Rizzo? What's the name of people with the more gangster move? I can't think of the name of them. Can't think of mine on something else. This ain't just those people. We talking about narcissistic people. They pray it. We think just like John Gotti and people like that. Nah, they ain't the only people that do that. The mob. That's what I'm looking for. It's not just the mob that does that. Chelsea Nicole say my narc is refusing to pay alimony, although it will land him in jail. Chelsea, thank you for joining us, but guess what? I hate to break this to they don't care. He don't care if he go to jail. If he can prevent you from getting money from him, he does not care. And I'm thinking you said alimony, I must have been married, so they don't care about you. He don't care about that. He will sit in jail for months just so he won't have to pay you. I ain't lying. Telling you the truth. He don't care about going to jail. He just want to make sure you're not getting that money. Probably done already moved the money to other accounts so you can't get it, offshore accounts and all this other stuff. Chelsea said exactly, I know he don't care. Nah, he don't care. He don't care, fam. He does not care about no going to jail. If you got to go to jail for a year just so he ain't got to pay you, that joker go sit in jail for a whole year so he ain't got to pay you. I'm just saying, I don't care. Like Arne said, you read what you sow. Yeah. So let's finish reading jury tampering and we done. So why this is usually the stuff movies are made of, like John Gotti, Godfather, stuff like that. How you doing, Queen Mecca Brown McCormick? She said, yes, God will make you a way of escape, leave, and never, ever go back. Amen to that. Amen to that, Queen. You're right. You're right. God will make a way of escape. See, y'all gotta start trusting y'all Father just a little bit more. You gotta have faith just a little bit. I'm just saying. Just having a conversation with family right now. Oh, thank you for that that super chat, Shannon. God bless you. My wife sent me a super chat. She said this message is helping someone. I'm praying more people see this message. It's messages like this that get swept under the rug, but we're not gonna do it. We're gonna make sure we share it out on everything we can. I'm gonna make snippets of this one. Usually I ain't been doing snippets lately. I'm gonna make a snippet of this one. This is good. I know this one good. You ain't gotta tell me it's good. I know it's good. You ain't gotta tell me I'm doing a good job. I know I'm doing a good job because the Holy Spirit involved. So I ain't got to worry about you telling me if I did good or not. But back to the message, because we almost done. So jury tampering, let's get this back down. Bribing or intimidating members of a jury to make a decision a certain way. While this is usually stuff movies are made of. See, movies, you know, them old gangster movies, they made off of stuff like this. The jury doing that stuff, and you know, the guy going in there and intimidating the jury. Hey man, I'll take your family out, or you know, how they say, I'm on TikTok, what they say, unlive your family. You know, I gotta say it right. You over here, I don't want to get blocked. But you know, they do different things like that to intimidate and bribe these people. Give them money. I give you $50K for you to just, yeah. So it still does happen in the courtroom. Narcissists frequently believe they are above the law and will not get caught. They don't care about the law. They don't care about not paying your child support or your alimony. They don't care about going to jail for a year or two just so they ain't got to pay. They don't care about that. They're like, boy, please, girl, please. I don't care about that. I'll go to court and sit there. They could be millionaires, and them giving you a little $30,000 doesn't hurt them at all. They're going to make sure you don't get it. They're going to try their best to make sure you don't get that $30,000. And they sitting on millions. They own oil wells and businesses around the country and around the world and got offshore accounts and all these things and millionaires, and they want to make sure you don't get it. That's why you gotta go to court, like I said, with the right attorney. You gotta go to court prayed up. You gotta go to court understanding what you're dealing with. So if you don't know what you're dealing with, you don't know how to deal with it. That's the thing. That's the thing. Man, this message right here, it was a good man. I'm about to start rewatching my own stuff. I don't be watching my own stuff sometimes, but this one, right? This is a good one. I'm gonna learn something out of some of the stuff I just said because I don't even know half the stuff I said. I'm just being honest. I don't know. Some of the stuff is written and planned, and some of it you just go off the, me, I go off the wing or whatever you want to call it, and don't even realize what I said. I'm going to go back and realize, because like Shannon said, or like others have said, this is going to help somebody. Let me see. I seen a question pop up. Let me see. Ponytail, thank you for the question. Say, how can you reason with someone who is unreasonable? You can't. You can't reason with somebody that doesn't have reason. That's like going to Popeyes and ordering a burger. They don't sell burgers there. So if I'm going to a person that doesn't have any reason or have no empathy in them, I'm not going to get that out of them. Rizzo said this earlier. I cannot get out of somebody I can't get something out of somebody, something they don't have. How you doing, all me? Welcome. So you can't. So, no, you can't reason with them. Anybody else got a couple of questions before we get out of here? I'm done. I'm done, family. I didn't say it. All I can say about the court system, I might have to do this one again, like another form of courts, because this is pretty good right here. Pretty good. So you got to understand that when you're dealing with people in the court system and it's a narcissist, Dr. G said they hate giving money. Yeah, I don't want to give you no money. Money? Nah, I don't try to give you no money. I don't care if it's $30. They don't want to give it to you. Nope. Nope, ain't giving you no money. Why? Why would I? Why would I give you some money? You the narcissist. Why would the narcissist give you money? They ain't trying to give you nothing. Tyrese say they will do that. The female narcissist I was with, instead of raising her child, she gave up custody. Her grandma raised her now. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? So she gave up custody of her child. This over here on YouTube. She gave up custody of her child only to give the custody to the grandmother. Man, come on, man. Come on. Dr. G say when you talk about businesses, and Shannon got a request over here, talk about the nun dress and sea walk in the courtroom. Okay, let me do the business first. I'm gonna do this and we go ahead and pray and get up out of here. So the business thing, see, if you got a business with a narcissist, you gotta understand what you about to get into. When you find these court proceedings and divorces and stuff, you better, like I told you, I was told by a couple of attorneys, the first one to file for the divorce has the upper hand. I ain't saying you can win it, but you got the upper hand. But if you got God, you already won, but it's hard for us to believe that. But you have to believe that. If you file in this court proceeding, whatever it may be, you fighting from victory, so you already won. So if you got a business with this joker, how you doing? I don't want to mess with your name, Miss Shaw. She say narcissists do not have integrity of any. Nah, they ain't got no integrity. Integrity. Ain't got no integrity. Oh, let me put this up there so I won't forget. Hold on. I'm gonna talk about that right after this business. So the thing with the business is, if you got a business with them, you gotta go ahead and file your stuff and start separating your business the very best you can. If not, you got to figure out a way to sell your business. And I know sometimes y'all want to do that. It might be a barbershop, a beautician, you know, maybe y'all in church. I don't know. Whatever it is, you have to figure out a way to separate that business away. TikTok, I'm about to shut the phone down because my phone about to actually die. So TikTok, if you're on TikTok, hey, I'm going to finish off on YouTube probably another 10 minutes or so. We're going to wrap up and pray. But I see my phone going dark and I know it's about to cut off. But thank y'all for all the likes. Thank y'all for spending time with me. I'll see you on YouTube and I'll see you on TikTok. All right, let me get off here. God bless y'all. Okay, we got that done. So it's just YouTube. Just focus on YouTube. I get that thing going screen going dark. Let me get out of there. So you got to understand that you, with a business with a narcissist, you have to, like I said, you got to plan this thing out. Don't think you're going to be able to win the business, because remember what I just said. Everything I just told you should tell you that the narcissist go fight hand, tooth, and nail over whatever. So if it's the business, they're going to see to it that you do not get it. They'll go over there and burn that business down. They don't care about that. They will. They'll burn it down to the ground just so you won't have it. Get a couple of their homeboys and go over there and burn the thing to the ground just so you won't have it. And that's my take on the whole business thing. The other thing Shannon was talking about, well, let me go to this one. Takia Brown, she said, can you talk about reactive abuse versus narcissistic abuse? See, reactive abuse is basically the abuse. See, you've been getting abused either way, whether it's financial, physically, mentally, emotionally, all the abuses. All of you name all, you put them there. So the reactive abuse is used, just like I said, like in the courtroom, or if they want to call the police on you. So all of the abuse you've been dealing with. So that's why I say it's not good to hold on to these things. A lot of us want to hold on to it and don't want to release it until you blow up. I'm telling you now, you need to be like you need to do like I call it a pressure release valve. When I used to drive 18-wheelers, I used to haul chemicals, and we had a pressure release valve. So when you're filling up the tank, you got a pressure relief because you don't want the tank to blow. See, some of y'all want to blow, but when you blow, you get what they call reactive abuse. So now you didn't blew up. The cops then got called, and when I say you blew up, you around there throwing plates and hitting the narcissist sitting back, they smiling on the inside and the outside. You wonder why that joker laughing, because they know you just messed up. You just messed up. So that's what reactive abuse is. Narcissistic abuse is just the abuse you've been dealing with the whole time. That's what narcissistic abuse is. It's the abuse you've been dealing with this jolly joker since day one. The reactive abuse is the abuse that you triggered by it and you actually reacting to it. So now you want to act out, and that's the reactive abuse. Hopefully that answered your question, Ms. Brown. Hopefully that answered your question. like Kingdom Mind Evangelist say, she said, blew up and hit them with a cast iron skillet. See? Exactly. Power Dynamics said they want you to blow up. They do. They want you to blow up because now, see, like with Kingdom Mind, she hit him with a cast iron skillet. And I don't know the story, but the thing about it is, they gonna call the cops on you at that point. Who you think going to jail? Who you think gonna get arrested? Who you think gonna get a court case filed against them? Who you think they gonna say emotionally unstable? Who you think gonna say that their children shouldn't be against them? So that one act, now they didn't did thousands of acts to you to hurt you and abuse you, but that one reactive abuse about to destroy your life, almost. But again, you gotta remember, you serve a God, you serve a living God, so you gotta understand the situation. You gotta understand the situation. They trying to get you to act out so you can lose everything. Everything you did work hard for, they want you to lose it. They about, man. They don't care about you, man. At the end of the day, they don't care. Let's be quite honest with that. They don't care. Dr. G say, "What did they have hot grits in the skillet?" Y'all funny. Y'all funny. And I'm gonna leave with it. We're gonna leave on a high note. We'll leave on a high note. Violet, thank you for that. God bless you. Say, keep it up. God bless you. May God return it to you over and over again. Again, if you want to subscribe to the channel, hey, they got not subscribe, but join the channel for different videos. I'm about to start doing different videos over there. The people been asking for different videos. I'm gonna do just one-on-ones or just different videos over there. You can hit the join button if you're on your computer. I think it's like $3.99 or something a month, something like that. Whatever I said, $4, $3. That's the same thing, ain't it? $3.99, $4. Anyway, you can hit the join button and join the channel for different videos to keep content coming. It just helps out, and things like that. Share this video out. I think this video is a powerful video. But we're gonna end on something I talked about before. But Shannon told me to bring up the 1976 nun. I don't know if y'all was here for that one. I talked about that. See, when I was in court, the ex came in. I've never seen, I told y'all, I'm going to say it again. I've never seen a dress like this. I never seen the ballerina slippers before. I don't know. She get the little blouse she came in there with. Like you go Google 1976, 1978 nun up to about 1980 and look at the way they used to dress. This is how this woman came into the courtroom dressed. And I'm sitting there. I didn't see her walk in. I was facing, the thing sitting there with my attorney. And I just happened to, something told me to look. I just happened to look over. When I say I laugh inside and outside, I laugh, I don't know, I didn't be in court like that. I laughed out in court. I'm like looking at me, like, I said, what the heck she got on? Like, what is she wearing? Where you get them ballerina slippers? You never did ballet. Never did ballet. Where you get them little white stockings from? I ain't never seen you wear stockings not one time. You got white stockings on? See, but she came in there to she wanted to represent or show that like she was just this nice, chill person. See, they can't show that there are narcissists in the courtroom. Nah. So the men go come in there with a tuxedo or something that you never seen before, looking like a weird priest. You got the little thing on. Like, where you get that from? But they trying to show, they go dress a certain way so they can look a certain way to the people. So they go look like a 1976 nun or a 1959 priest. See, the 1959 priest, you go Google him, they just dressed weird back then. But I'm just saying. So they gonna look like that in court. So don't be shocked and be, don't do like I did and laugh out loud. But, I'm just preparing you. So when they come in there in court, I ain't never bought them clothes. I ain't never seen them buy them clothes. He wore Jordans and football jerseys every day of the week, even when he go to work. But he coming there now, he got a three-piece. Got old Jimmy Swagger suit. I don't know what Jimmy Swagger. You got old Jimmy Swagger suit on from the long time ago. Old suit. And she coming in there looking like an old nun. You looking like, man, what am I? Another lie. It's another lie. The narcissists gonna do whatever they can to win the case. Remember, I read to you, they gonna use whatever tactics, whatever means necessary to win their case. So they gotta dress like a 1976 nun. They gotta dress like a 1956 priest. Don't ask me where that priest thing came from. Just came to me. I don't know. They coming in there like Minda Mahogany said. They fronting. They all caps, like the young people say, all caps. They just coming in there just fronting, just making up stuff. That is not them. That person you looking at, judge, that's why I said your attorney and you got to be able to explain what narcissism is. Because that way you can turn around and say, oh, That's why that joker dressed like. That's why she looked like a 1976 nun with her hand wrapped. She had her arm, man, y'all. She had her arm wrapped and stuff with this weird bandana. So I remember it's like the bandana stuff we had in basic training. That little white bandana stuff. Where you got that from, man? You went to CVS or Walgreens or Walmart and went to the little like you got an injury and go over there and get you a little $2 Band-Aid thing and wrap it around your arm. Like I've been abusing her. I'm like, man, come on, bro. So now in court, it's supposed to be I look like the abuser. I look like I was dressed like I always dress, just nice and neat, no shirt and tie. But she coming in dressed trying to match my dress. You know what I'm saying? Trying to match the way I dress. Like, you don't never dress like that. You don't even go to church. Wait. I can't make this stuff up. I can't make this stuff up. I wish I had a video of it because you'd be like, man, this boy not lying. I have no reason to lie. So my thing is, they come in there dressed like that, men and women. You ain't never seen that man with no church socks on. All he got on is the ankle socks because he wore Jordans all the time. But he got the church socks on, got the new church socks on. Got the nice shiny shoes. Look like he going to prom, but from 1950. I ain't talking about no new prom. And that's what you got to deal with in court. So be prepared to laugh on the inside. Be prepared to cry a little bit because you're like, I've been trying to get him to dress like that. That joke ain't never dressed like that. I'm just saying. Just be prepared to cry a little bit. Don't let them see you cry. Cry when you get out of court. Me, I think it's funny. I think it's funny that they choose to dress like 1956 priests and 1976 nuns, but hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. I can't make this stuff up. I'm just saying. Mindy Mahoney say ballerina Rambo. Hey, I'm just telling y'all. Hey, y'all this is your first time here. I love the joke. Hey, Miss Shaw, how you doing? Hey, I love the joke. I'm just telling you. I can't make this stuff up though. This is not a joke to me. It's actually real life. I'm saying it in a funny way, but this really happened to me in court in Lake Charles, Louisiana. I ain't making this stuff up. And I was born in 78, so obviously, I'm just saying that's how she came in there dressed. Had her arm wrapped up, looking like she had just finished crying. What is this? I ain't seen you in months, but you come in there crying over what? We ain't talked on the phone, so I don't know what you crying. Can't make this stuff up, man. And then got her arm was wrapped, man. I was looking like I had broke her wrist or something. I'm like, man, come on, bro. You got to be kidding me, bro. This what we doing? If I'd have known that, I'd have came in there with one of them things called the neck brace thing. I'd have came in there with a neck thing on and got my turn right. Put me in a wheelchair. We gonna lie about this thing. Let me come in there with a wheelchair, put my neck brace on, put a fake black eye, so I look like I'm getting abused because at the end of the day, I was the one that was getting abused physically, mentally, emotionally. But you coming there acting like you playing the victim. That's what narcissists do. Want to play the victim. So you coming in there dressed that way. He coming in there dressed that way only to act like they getting abused when they the abuser. And the judge or the attorney, whoever, they can't see through that if they don't understand that. Man, come on, man. Exactly part of that whiplash. I should have came in there. You know how they do. Had my knee in the calves. I should have pulled out all the stops. You go to Walmart and get half this stuff. Amazon wasn't around when I was going through that, but Amazon, I could order all that probably for $60. Had me a knee calves, an elbow brace, a neck brace. I could have had all that. Probably got a wheelchair for $100. I bought a wheelchair from the hospital right quick. I'll bring it back. I ain't lying. Bought a wheelchair from the hospital and bring it back right out the court. I'm just saying. But hey, you gotta understand that these people will do whatever it takes to win that court case. So if it's them dressing up like a 1976 nun, them dressing up like a 1958 priest, them coming in a wheelchair, them lying about stuff, them lying under oath, whatever it takes to win, that's what they're gonna do. Them taking you to court 400 times, them making you spend 50 grand on they don't care, man. They don't care. I'm telling y'all, we need to get us some equipment. We need to get ready for court. You gotta be prepared. I ain't saying go in there lying, but man, get you a donut. Them little donuts you sit on, get you one of them, get your neck brace. Start ordering this stuff right now. Hey, how you doing, Kat? Order this stuff now. Get you a neck brace. Women, y'all already got makeup. Get you some of that dark makeup, like you got black eye. Some of y'all, I'm just saying. Brothers too, hey, go ahead and do what you got to do, brothers. You know what I'm saying? Go in there, get you one of them ankle thing, knee. Hey, man, she ran over me with the car. Like, what your proof? Well, proof for everything she lying about. I'm just saying. We can go tap for tap with these lies. For the end of the day, gonna be believing me. I shave half my head. Look what she did to my hair. just take the clippers, brothers, and just shave right through the middle. Like what she did last week when I seen her try to go pick up. They don't know. They don't know. I'm just saying, you got to go in there and I'm not telling you how to go live, but man, look here. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do, y'all. You got to do what you got to do. You got to do what you got to do. That's all I got to say. Man, look, I see Shannon. I can blame Shannon for that. She told me to talk about that. I was done. Joe said they really don't care. Anna say stop it. Hey, I was done. Y'all can blame Shannon. Y'all can blame Narc. She said talk about the nun. And then Shannon had a case. We went to court. Last thing, we in court right here in Texas. This joker in there walking in court. He what is you doing? And the judge is right there. Didn't say nothing. I know you see him walking in the court. Judge don't care, man. He doing all this right here and dancing and stuff, leaning up on the he all up on the bench. When you ever seen somebody go to court and lean up on the bench like this here, talking to the judge? Man, come on, man. I can't make this up, man. Have you ever seen that? That's the first time I ever seen that. I ain't never seen it on TV. Judge Wapney, I know the old court. Judge Wapney ain't never had nobody come in there and lean on a doggone on the bench. Nah. None of the new judges you see on TV, you don't see them going over there. What's the black judge? I can't think of his name. You don't see him let somebody go over there and lean up on it. Right here in Texas, right here where we at in Houston. That boy leaning up against the thing. Judge told him, oh, you can't lean on the thing. He started talking, doing like this, and did it again. So we're just doing what we want in court. I'm just leaning up on the bench and stuff. Y'all saying y'all can't? I couldn't. I couldn't stand it. I'm sitting there like, what is this, man? What is this? This is what we do. We see walking in the courtroom now. So we got the fake default. We got to dance. We got to put on a bandage. We got to put on a neck brace and come in there with a doggone. I'm just saying, we got to do all these things. Like Anna said, way too confident. We got to do all these things in court to beat the narcissist. Nah, you ain't got to do none of those things. You got to go to God and pray about this thing. You ain't got to do none of them things. You ain't got to lie. See, all them lies and all that stuff that both cases I'm talking about, the one where she dressed like a 1976 nun and the one where old boy was sea-walking, it didn't end good for them. So they did all that. Went to Goodwill. I know she did. She went to Goodwill or something and went got that dress, or went to an old creepy church down in, I don't know, she went to Kamloops, somewhere down in one of them old churches, them old 1900 churches, to go find that dress in the bottom basement. We ain't got basement in Louisiana, so let that sink in. But she went to the basement and went find that dress to come to church the court, and thought that was going to work. Didn't work. Old buddy was sea-walking, dancing, leaning up on the thing. Didn't work. At the end of the day, it ended up in Shannon's favor. I'm just saying. But people will do the craziest things thinking that's going to help them. Like, bro, you look stupid. You sea-walking in church. You coming there looking like a nun. You look stupid. If they had TikTok back then, I'd have 5 million subscribers off that one, just taking pictures and video of that. I'd have been blew up, man. I'd have been big. I'd have been big time. I'd have been big on YouTube off that one video. Because all I had to say was, when you come to court dressed as a 1976 nothing. Oh, I could have got Rizzo to do it. Rizzo got divorced for it. Judge Mathis, yeah, that's the other one. Judge Gary Mathis and Joe Brown. Yeah, people don't be on there on them people thing. But I could have got Rizzo that said, when you come to court, he got divorced. Go listen to him on this thing. I ain't playing. He come to court. Rizzo got divorced. When you come to court dressed as a 1976 nut and you don't win. Could have got Rizzo to say that, man, would have blew up. We'd have had like millions of subscribers already of that one video. I'm just saying. Too bad TikTok wasn't around then. Too bad YouTube wasn't on then, because I'd have been doing good right now. I wouldn't even have to work. I'd just be sitting on just making videos about 1976 nuts. I don't know. But I'm just saying. Hey, how you doing, True? Let me see. I never seen you before. Thank you for being here. Yes, I didn't report abuse because I didn't want to hurt his career and ruin his life, and I was ashamed of myself. I didn't want to believe I was abused. And see, that's the thing that happens to a lot of us. Seriously. A lot of us do not want to ruin their career. I didn't want to ruin Dad's career. Looking back on it, that's exactly what I should. Now, if it would have ruined her career, it's not our fault. They bought these things on themselves. So it's not, don't blame me because you chose to do stupid stuff. Don't blame me because you decided to go get married to somebody else while you was married. Don't blame me because you decided to abuse somebody physically, mentally, emotionally, and then you gotta suffer the consequences. But we as empaths, we want to sit there, I get it. Thank you for that truth, Woody. I like that. We want to sit there, we want to take up for them and we don't want to destroy their careers, and we don't want to. Man, look here. A lot of times, what we got to do, be honest with you, this last time I say, we got to get out of the way and let God do what he about to do. See, what we trying to do, we trying to protect them, not their career. We're trying to protect them from a godly whipping. Let's just be honest about this thing. Because, see, they've been doing the devil's bidding. But, see, the devil's bidding has consequences. So he can go there and do all the stuff the devil tell you to do. You can go there and abuse the person emotionally, physically, and all that stuff. You can go there and see walk in the court. You can go there with a fake neck brace on. You can go in there dressed like a 1976 nun. You can go in there and commit perjury. You can go in there and lie. You can lie under oath. You can use loopholes. You can do all these things. All the devil being all lies. But at some point and sometime, you're gonna suffer the consequences. Let's just be real about it. You're gonna have to that godly whipping, let me tell you. I ain't talking about like when we were children that we could used to get whooped with the extension cord or no. Godly whipping is way worse than that. It's way worse than that. Godly whipping is when, guess what? We trying to protect them from their career, from losing their career. God come in there and take their whole career from them. Boom. Ask me how I know. Ask Shannon, you don't believe me. Ask Shannon, you don't believe. I'm just telling you, God will come in there and just take their whole career, their whole military career, 20-something years that they done did, wiped out. And guess what? We ain't even do nothing. You sat there, thought that you was getting away with something, and God came in there like, boom. You came in there trying to turn my children against me. Now they only talk to me. I'm just saying, so you got to understand that sometimes these things, they happen, and people will do things, and we sitting there trying to figure out these things like, well, hold on, man, hold up. I'm trying to protect his career. I'm trying to protect her career. I'm trying to stop God from doing. No, hold on. Let me step back. Let me step back and allow God to do what he's about to do. Because I did my part. I did my part. You did your part. So now it's time to step back and let God do what he's going to do. Stop trying to protect them from God. At the end of the day, that's what you're doing. You're protecting them from God. If that makes sense. But thank you for that. May God return it to you over and over again. God bless you. Thank you for that. So I hope y'all was able to learn something out of this. I know we did a little laughs at the end, but hopefully you was able to learn something. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. Like the video if you ain't liked it. Man, share this video out. That's how the channel growing. The channel growing. We getting closer to 3,000 subscribers, so we getting close. So we moving. We 2.6 and some change, but we coming around the bend. But it's up to y'all. You know, I only can do so much. I can get on here and do things, but it's kind of up to y'all to like help out and, you know, help me out how y'all can and, you know, share it out. Like, you want to laugh? Come on through. You want to cry? I try not to make y'all cry, but sometimes it be like that, depending on. But you want to learn something and learn it from a biblical perspective? Hey, come on through. You want a brother that's keeping it real? Come on through. You want somebody to deliver a message only the way I can deliver it? Come on through. I ain't making none of this stuff up. Like I said, I know this video is good. Ain't nobody got to tell me, oh, Sam, you did a good job. I mean, I appreciate it, and I thank y'all for saying that, but I know this video good. I know the anointing is in here. I know the Holy Spirit took over probably halfway through because I could tell it went, and it just kept going. Even though I was reading some stuff, it just like, whoop. I was like, okay, go ahead, take over. I'll go ahead and just let it go. You know what I'm saying? Power Dynamics. She say, let me see what she say. Showtime at the Apollo on Wednesday night at faith-based workplace. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. My wife say, yeah, if you have not subscribed, please consider subscribing today. Hit the bell notifications. Hit that like button on your way in. Yeah, thank y'all for that, man. Thank y'all for just being part of this. Thank you for hitting the like button. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for telling other people about the channel. And you shared out a video. Thank you for that. Thank you for the people. I know I'm not on TikTok anymore, but thank you for being on TikTok, for the time that you was, for the likes. If you're not following me on TikTok, man, follow me over there. I drop a lot of shorts over there. Sometimes you'll see them on YouTube too. You know, just follow me. And we all, you know, in the community, we all teach different ways. Joy, Pink Girl teaches. She teaches, we call her, what y'all call her, smooth. I always get her name right. I just call her Sis Joy, but she teaches a certain way on Sunday. My wife teaches a certain way on Saturday. She comes with power and that voice, and she cares. You know what I'm saying? Just teach a certain way. So we got a different way. Rizzo has a way where he teaches stuff, you know, on his podcast on Light 'Em Up with Phil Rizzo. Lyricist is a rapper, so she has a gift that way she teaches things. Charlene, I don't know if she's still in, I think she is, but she does different things the way she does. She started, it's just so many people. Let me tell you, they got so many people that's around here that's doing different things. That I'm talking about godly things. Yeah, that's what we call a smooth operator. I'm talking about godly things. All you gotta do, you just gotta tap into, like Shannon always says, you gotta tap into tap into the resources. Now, not everybody around you doing things. Some of y'all, like y'all trying to protect their career, but some of y'all don't want to ask questions. You don't want to ask how you can do this, that, and the third. And you can ask Rizzo. Me and Rizzo share information all the time. I don't mind sharing. Now, I think you're using me, then time out. I'm not doing that. I don't do that. I'm saved, not soft. Get your shirt from northfreeliving.com. So now I ain't gonna do all that. But if you're really trying to genuinely learn something, you know what I'm saying, I'll do my best. And they got people in here that would do the same thing. Like I know Dr. G. I asked Dr. G some stuff. You know, she willing to help me. You know what I'm saying? Rizzo, I can ask some stuff, willing to help me. Draw another one. I can ask her stuff, willing to help me do stuff. When I say help, I don't mean, you know, money or nothing. I'm just saying, just hey, oh yeah, do this, this, and this. Oh, okay. I ain't think about doing it that way. That's what I'm talking about. I ain't talking about money. I ain't what I'm talking about. I'm talking about this up here, that mental. Because sometimes you can do all the research on Google and all the stuff, all you want, and then you can talk about the court systems or whatever, and trying to figure out stuff how an attorney. Do you come to a video like this? I might ain't think about what Solomon just said until I heard him say that on the video. I'm just saying. But you didn't spend all that money and followed all these people and do all these resources, and you can come right here and get it for free. Give me the game for free on dealing with narcissists in court. That's all I'm saying. So they got people around here that's, you know, doing great things, powerful things. Jasmine Henry, another, Violet Franklin, Lily. I mean, all these people are doing things in their own way. When I say doing things, God is blessing them and showing you how if you go to God and you pray about this thing, prayer changes thing. I told you about, go back and if you didn't catch the thing what I was saying about Lolly, just go back and listen to what, and she chatted a little bit about it too. How she won her court case yesterday. Y'all put some flames in the chat again for Lolly winning that court case yesterday, and the narcissist, the one looked stupid now. See, now the narcissist did all this thing like, you know, going against this woman, filing senseless motions in here, just like what I just talked about, doing all these things. I want to find out that, buddy, you might be looking at a little Fed jail time. And Rizzo can tell you Fed jail is different from state jail and state prison. That's just totally different. You talking about Fed time. You don't believe me? Ask R. Kelly. That's all I got to say about that. Now, if y'all R. Kelly lovers, I ain't getting into that. I'm just saying, ask R. Kelly the difference between Fed prison and regular prison. That's all I got to say about that. It's a difference. Trust me, it's a difference. It's just like when you go to Leavenworth, when you take big boulders and make little rocks. That's what they do all day in that prison. It's a difference come the regular prison where you still can watch TV and go outside, get your 2-3 hours a day and go out there and smoke and eat. You go to, okay, I ain't got to go into all that. I'm just saying, like Shannon just said, sins always catches up to you. Now, you can repent these things. We know the narcissist ain't going to repent. You can bind them. The narcissist ain't going to do that. You can rebuke. The narcissist ain't going to do. They ain't going to do none of that. Don't worry about that. They're not going to do none of that. They don't care about that. They could care less. The narcissist couldn't care any less about you or your children or your family. But they go use everything they can against you and your children and your family. You ain't catch that replay. I ain't going to say it again, but just think about what I'm saying. By any means necessary. Any means necessary, the narcissist is gonna try to win. Hey, how you doing, Queen Shannon? Say, hey, fam, I know all too well about this. The judge saw right through his lies. See, another testimony. I call that praise report. Another praise report. The judge seeing right through the lies of the narcissist or the enemy, or however you want to call it. But y'all be thinking, or sometimes I say y'all, but we be thinking that, oh, we say something, you know, the judge go, nah, you need to let them know what you're dealing with. You need to have the documentation like I talked about. You need to have the attorney up. Hey, this is what a narcissist is. You need to be able to explain this to this judge. Because it's gaining more popularity. People starting to talk about it more. And people that's out there saying that, you know, oh, y'all need to stop talking about narcissists for people that's dealing with real. Man, go sit down. Go sit down. Go sit down. I can tell you right now, you come to my channel with that, go sit down. We're not going to have a war of words. I'm getting real good at this. Block, delete, bye. Remove you from the channel. I ain't got time for that. I know what I did. Now you're trying to gaslight me on what I'm doing. I'm not gaslighting you. I don't go on your, like Shannon said, I don't go on your platform and go tell you that you're telling lies. I don't know your situation. I don't know you like that. We're not even close like that. So anyway, thank y'all for being here, y'all. Let's pray so we can get up out of here. And yeah, let's pray so we can get up out of here. It been a long way, already at 2 hours. See, Shannon rubbing off on me, going longer. But this was a good, I thought this was a very good message again. Thank y'all for all the likes. Thank y'all for just being here. Cause it's exciting to see. Hey, Charlene, how you doing? It's exciting to see the people that's coming around. Cause like Shannon and I said, we first started. I was watching her video. She was watching mine. Ain't nobody was watching our video. We had to start somewhere. So if you got a business or anything you got going on, you got to start somewhere. You got to start these things and get these things off the ground. You can't depend on other people, especially the narcissist. You can't depend on the narcissist, especially going through court and all these things. Can't depend on them. They're trying to take everything they can from you. They're trying to take your money. They're trying to take your house, your car, your children. So, yeah. So you got to understand what's going on. You got to understand the magnitude of what's going on around you. Oh, you're welcome, brother. You say thanks for that general promo. Thank you. You're welcome. Lalila Washington, hey, how you doing? She say thank you. Learned a lot. Awesome. I love it because you just never know, who listening. You don't know who actually learning. So I want to make sure that I'm continuing to do these things right. You know what I'm saying? I only can do it the way I know how to do it. I can't go watch somebody else trying to try to do it their way. It doesn't work like that. I tried to implement somebody one time, and me and Shannon had to talk, and I looked at it like, nah, it's got to be me. I got to be me. You look at my beginning videos, I was trying to do something, but I wasn't being myself. Now, this raw and uncut Solomon, this is what you go get. You go get a little laughter. We might talk about food, but you're going to learn something at the end of the day. That's what it's about. It's about learning something, growing together, and it's about healing. This whole healing process, man, look here. It's not for the weak at heart. I can tell you that much. It takes some work. But you got to be prepared to do that work. You got to be prepared to go sit in court and gray rock this joker. You got to be prepared to go in court and no contact this joker. You got to be prepared to say, I'm not going to talk to this person on the phone or listen to a text message. Nah. Time out for all that. You get a second chance. Gave you 10, 15 chances before. I love what she said. Just say, be your true, authentic. And that's what I'm doing, powerful on that. Nobody can be Solomon better than Solomon can. Nobody can be you better than you can. So stop trying to be somebody that you're not. Be yourself. Stop trying to protect the narcissist's career. Did God tell you to protect his career? That's the question you need to ask. Did God tell you to protect their career? Did God tell you to lie on the witness stand so the narcissist won't go to jail? Did God tell you to, I quit, I'm done? Just ask yourself that question. I can't answer that question for you. Now, if God told you to go up there and lie, the lie detector determined that's a lie. Hey, how you doing, Misty? This time I have to watch the replay, just tuning in. Yeah, you missed the doozy on this one. This is pretty good right here. So my thing is, yeah, if God didn't tell you to do these things, if he didn't tell you to protect their career, if he didn't tell you to lie for the narcissist on the court stand, if he didn't tell you to get a narcissist some money when they was in need because the narcissist didn't give you no money when you was in need, why are you doing that? I'm just saying, man. Just think about what I'm saying. I'm not trying to be funny or anything. I'm just saying. Like Lyrics say, you got to be prepared for battle. That's right. That's right. You got to be prepared for battle. So at the end of the day, yeah. Yeah, you're right, Jessica. Be who God created you to be. Arnay, she said, Arnay, I'm happy Arnay be coming around. Arnay is funny. She said that we're going to laugh and talk about food. We are. If this is your first time here, we're going to laugh. I'm from Louisiana. We're going to talk about food. I could chill it tonight. I ate something earlier. I might eat me a little bit more with some cornbread. I don't know. But yeah, we're going to talk about food. We're going to laugh. But at the end of the day, I just can teach, just like I said, the way I can. This is the way God designed. And see, the thing about it is how God is funny. Let me tell you this, and we're going to pray and get out of here. I always wanted to be a comedian. I did. When I was coming up as a child, I always wanted to be a comedian. I used to be, not the class clown, but I was real funny. I used to stand up and do like comedy things and stuff, even in high school, and won some things and stuff like that. But I always wanted to be a comedian, but never really sat out to go get on stage or, start out in clubs and do that whole thing, be a Kevin Hart or nothing like that. But if you look at God, how funny he is, look at how I deliver the messages now. Now, I'm not saying I'm a comedian, but I'm saying we have a comic relief going on when I get on live. We're going to laugh about some things. Now, don't get me wrong, some topics, it's just serious the whole time. It be like that. But most of the topics, we're going to laugh about something because at the end of the day, I don't think we should leave this live just, with just heavy hearts and just like, man, he just beat me up in that live or whatever. I mean, it's good to hold ourselves accountable, but at the same time, we got to be able to laugh about these things too. We can't just sit there and just be like, man, this is rough. Solomon went in on us, or the Holy Spirit took over something. Nah, it was one of the messages, but if we can laugh about these things and laugh about the narcissist, that's how you know you're healing. Think about it. That's what I think. I mean, I might be wrong, but That's how you know you're healing, to me. And that's the way I look at it. That's the way I look at it. What One Love say? I want some of that Louisiana gumbo. Ask Shannon about that gumbo. Ask Shannon about the first time I cooked gumbo for her. Yeah, buddy. She say, follow your dreams. God gave you a gift. Hey, we go see what happens. We're gonna see what happens. Maybe somebody might discover me on YouTube. They discover people on all kind of things right now. So we were just doing things, you know, we're just doing things. But thank y'all again, man, for being here. Thank y'all for being here this long. Thank y'all for learning together, laughing together, hitting the like button, subscribing to the channel. You know, if you was on TikTok, thank you. If you took notes, this is one of the ones where you probably should have took notes. You might have to watch the replay and do that. You know, yeah. Let me read a couple more. Let me see. Shannon just said, let's talk to Miss Shaw. Said Simon has videos on co-parenting with a narc as well as alienation. Yeah. Shannon and I did a whole series. It's on a playlist. I think it's called Parental Alienation, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's on the playlist by itself. There should be 4 videos or 5. I did another one by parental alienation. I got to go back in there and break my videos down even further. I got videos that's, I'm grouping them all as just lives, and I probably need to break them down further because it's just different content, like the court system, you know, dealing with narcissists, just break them down even further. So that way you can just go click and be like, oh, let me watch these 4 videos because they are about this. I got to give my wife, she's great at organizing those things. So I got to give her and make sure I break it down and put them all in one thing. I mean, different things. That way when you go to the channel, you're able to click. You want to watch this, you know, alienation, boom, click on this. You want to watch this, you know, dealing with narcissists in court, hey, click on this. You want to, you know, talk about, I even got some about children. People don't like to talk about that, but, you know, the ones about children, click on that. But anyway, we'll get that hashed out. Let's pray so we can get out of here. God, we just come together just saying thank you. Thank you for this message. Thank you for the people that came through tonight. So to see the time, so to see the money, participated in the chat. Thank you for the new subscribers that came through, the new people that, you know, our new family that's joining the family just to come through and just learn together. Thank you for the laughs. You know, thank you for, you know, some of us had to cry about the money, you know, that we had to use and different things like that for these court proceedings and stuff. The thing about it, you know, we wasted time and we wasted money, but at the end of the day, we learned something. We learn who we are. We learn what we can take. We learned that we can go to war and come out unharmed. We can go to war and come out unharmed. We can go to war and know that we have you to tag in. When it gets too hard for us, we know we can tag you in because you have never lost the war. So we go in knowing that we fight from victory. These court proceedings, these narcissists, when they committing perjury and when they using loopholes and when they doing senseless motions and hearings and gaming the system, when they trying to get us in entrapment and false accusations, when they you know, we had to be prepared to explain narcissism to a judge. We just trying to get prepared for all these situations. We want to make sure we documenting everything. We want to make sure that don't expect mediation to work. So we want to make sure that we going through court with a narcissist, whether it's child custody, whether it's fighting over a home, fighting over a business, just trying to get a simple divorce, and they dragging these things out. We just praying for patience. We praying for guidance. We praying for understanding, knowing what the narcissist and what the enemy is doing, what they're trying to do. They're trying to prevent us from our purpose. They're trying to throw us off course to make us, you know, act out, and then we have a reactive abuse situation. So we want to make sure that we're not doing those things. We want to make sure that we can learn great rock to the T, that we can do it with our eyes closed. We want to make sure that we know what no contact really is. No contact on all platforms, all social media, phones, snail mail, whatever you want to call it, emails, all that stuff. So we want to make sure that we learning the process and using the tools and everything that you gave us, oh Heavenly Father, to our advantage. Sometimes we have the tools right in place. We have the tools right in front of us, but we don't use them and we don't act on them. And then we look back on it like, man, I should have did this and I could have did this. But we just want to pray that we understand and learn what's going on. Thank you for every family that's represented in this live tonight. Everyone that came through, and, you know, moms or dads or whatever came through, and you know, the children that's represented, the families represented in the chat. I want to pray for everyone. Everybody has different issues they're dealing with. Just praying, you know, for those issues just to go away. I know we're gonna have trials and tribulations, but sometimes we bring on some of these situations on our own and want to pray against those. We want to pray for understanding with these situations that we get involved in for no reason. We want to pray for the retaliation that the enemy will try to do. We want to pray against the smear campaign that the enemy is doing right now to some of our family members right now. We want to pray for the long court proceedings and drawing out courts and things like that the enemy is doing right now. Our brothers and sisters are out here battling, and we going to war. We praying together. We got prayer warriors and family that's praying and going through, but we got praise reports too. We got praise reports too. We got a lot of leaders made it through court case yesterday. So we praying for our sister that, you know, anything that's coming forward, that you continue just to show her that you got her back. And she got prayer wars behind her. We got other brothers and sisters that's going through things, and you just steady showing them, I got you. I got you. So we thank you for this opportunity to come together. We thank you for the simple things like the light, the water, the gas, the Wi-Fi, the cars we drive, the food we eat, learning how to cook. It's just simple things that we take for granted that we just say thank you, Heavenly Father. If I spent the next 3-4 days praying right now, I couldn't thank you enough for the things that you have done and the things you continue to do. I want to continue praying for all our families, like we praying for debt removal. We praying for, I said debt, D-E-B-T. I know I said it fast, Louisiana accent. We praying for debt removal. We praying for an increase in our finances. We praying for an increase in our awareness, an increase in our faith, an increase in just an increase, oh Heavenly Father. But we need a decrease in some of these other things, a decrease in the enemy attacks, a decrease in the family members that supporting the narcissists, a decrease in the flying monkeys and the enablers that's steady out there trying to smear our name. We're just praying for a decrease against that. We're also praying for our brothers and sisters that's dealing with any kind of heart disease or medical conditions, whether it's aches and pains or whatever it may be. We want to lift up our sister, Coach Tisha. I haven't got an update yet, but we're going to pray for her as her surgery draws near, that, you know, the doctor will go in and do what he got to do. But we praying that your hand guides him to whatever he need to do for other removal and things like that. So I want to continue lifting our family up, that we all have kingdom businesses and kingdom purpose, kingdom family members, kingdom spouses, and kingdom children. Because at the end of the day, it's about building the kingdom and bringing more people to Christ. So this and many other blessings we ask in your son Jesus' name. Amen, amen, and amen. Thank y'all, family, for being with us again. Always good to be around y'all. I love coming on live. You ain't noticed I love coming out here and just, I don't know, putting it all on the table. You know what I'm saying? And just thank you. Carmen, thank you for that super chat. Say thank you, and Shannon, for all your guidance, navigating through all the nonsense we face. Amen to that. May God return it to you over and over, sis. We in this together. We in this together. Like, you got Joy in here, Pink Girl Teachers. You got my wife in here, Narc Free Living. You got Rizzo. You know, you got other people that's, you know, we fighting this thing together. Fighting this thing together. And Shannon gonna be communicating a little bit more. I think it's September 3rd. We have a thing going on with Shannon, myself, Rizzo, and another person as well, talking about safety and stuff. Shannon gonna be showing that, and then she can share with me. I can share it on the community tab as well and mention it on the videos because it's needed. If y'all don't see that we're in a war and things right now, man, I don't know what to tell you. But thank y'all for all y'all support. Thank y'all for, you know, just liking the channel and showing love to the channel. I remember the people that's been here since day one. And when I say day one, that's when it started, you know, gaining recognition. We start getting people. Thank y'all. And we're going to see the channel expand and grow up and blow up. And I'm still going to remember the day ones and the people that have been rocking with me since day one. And Shannon going to be live, like she said, Saturday, 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. So join on her live. And we got people like Arnay, got her own business. Support Arnay. She has she does cakes and cupcakes and all kind of sweets. If you got a sweet tooth the size of Texas, like my brother Rizzo do, I ain't calling you out, Rizzo, but he does. He told me that. You can order cakes and stuff from Arnay. She has all kind of stuff, you know. Now, you got different people. You got doctors in here, and I don't know. We got a lawyer in here. Rizzo like a lawyer, but you got doctors in here and people that practice law. You got people that know all kind of different things about food supply and shortages. You got to tap in. You got to tap into the resources we have. We got enough people in this community right here that watching these lives. Let me see. I never seen before. She says Rain walks with her ancestors, spirits, intention. I never seen your name. Hey, beloved, new here. Hey, thank you for joining me. God bless you, Rain. Well, that's all I got, family. That's all I got. Y'all got anything else? Ask me next time. You thought I was about to say I was about to answer that. I ain't about to answer the question right now. I'll be on here another 2-3 hours. Rain said I'm recovering from a abusive marriage. Yeah, we got a lot of it. That's what we're recovering from, or trying to get a divorce from them, or things like that. So you're in the right place, Rain. So come around. I have videos on here. My wife, you see her Narc Free Living. She's one of my moderators. She has a channel on YouTube. Joy is in here right now. Pink Girl Teaches. She has a channel. She talks about narcissism all from biblical perspectives. So check out those channels, and you'll see that you're in the right place. You might have found my channel, but they got other channels that's doing it too. And yeah. So Rain, you're in the right place. So subscribe to the channel. I'm live every Wednesday. My wife gonna be live. Saturday at 1 p.m. Joy's always live Sunday at 6:15. And then we got Telsha's always live too Thursdays at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time tomorrow. So she's talking about narcissist abuse as well. I mean, you find your channel, you might want to come to our channel. I don't know, but find your channel and stuff. Oh, she said, okay, yes, I follow your wife. I started speaking out, trying to launch. Now, okay, all right, cool. So see, found Shannon. See, there you go. Oh, you're welcome, sis. Yeah, Joy, we call her Smooth Groove. So you ain't never heard Joy speak Pink Girl Teaches. You in for something? She like that. She got that DJ voice. It's just smooth, and she come with fire, but it's smooth. I don't know how I never seen a smooth fire before. I don't know what that is, but that's what she is. It's smooth, but it's fire. I'm just saying. See, Rizzo got a DJ voice too. He got that what's that dude name? I can't think of that boy name. That black dude used to sing. Bear White. Got that old Bear White. Not that deep, but it's deep. He's like, hello, it's Rizzo with. I don't know. I can't do it, but he got that deep voice. But yeah, we got people around that do all kind of different things. So thank you. It was great. Building knowledge here, gratitude. All right. Yeah. Nice. All right, y'all. Hey, I'm about to play some outros, and I'm about to get out of here. And again, thank y'all. I'll be looking at this other screen so I can see the chat a little bit better. But thank y'all again. If you ain't hit the like button, man, hit the like button. If you ain't subscribed, subscribe. If you ain't shared this video out, man, share this video out. They can watch the first 40 minutes and learn a lot. I'm just saying. If Rizzo laughing, I'm just saying. All right, y'all. Let me play my outro, and we gonna get up out of here. We'll see y'all next time. All right. So I see a question. I would answer it. I would say something, but I ain't gonna say nothing. I see the question. I see it. I see your question, One Love. I ain't got nothing to say about that. I see it. I don't know where. I'll tell you this. I usually don't ask. I don't know where he at. I have no idea. You got to go find that brother somewhere. I don't know where he at. That's all I guess. I don't know. I don't think I can say I don't keep up with people. That's what I say. Well, I don't keep up with people. So if he not here, you don't see him around. Well, he didn't went somewhere. That's all I know. I only know where I know where I'm at. I know where my wife at, and the people that's in here. I don't know where he at. You got to find him on whatever platform he on. All right, y'all, man. Hey, God bless y'all. Thank y'all again for coming out, and we'll see y'all next time. Let me find my outro. I make my own outro just so y'all know. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all next time.
Thank you.